Yo, 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 yo. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jay Jordan back again for another Liberty live stream. It's been a long time. It feels like last stream was the Aces. It was the Aces stream where we lost last Thursday. We missed the Friday one. I didn't do a recap on that. It's been pretty busy on my end, but we're back for another one, another live one. What's up, Sonata? On the Twitch. Back for another one against the Connecticut Sun. This will be our third time playing the Sun this season. We've beat them the first two games, one at home, one on the road. So we're going for a third one at their place. Shout out to everyone who's joined in early. We're in for a good one today. The Liberty, like I mentioned, haven't played since last Friday when they beat the Minnesota Lynx. That was coming off the back of losing, excuse me, to the Las Vegas Aces. RC, my guy, was good. What's going on, bro? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. The Connecticut Sun, they have a record of 23-10. They're in the third seed behind us, the Liberty, who are in second place in the playoff race. So, the Sun, they've actually already clinched a playoff spot, so they're all good in that regard. Um, I think the Dallas Wings are the closest competitor. They're at 18-15. They're about 5 games back with 7 games to go. It's crazy. It's almost the end of the season already. 7 games left for the Connecticut Sun. And after tonight, it'll be 6 because it's 40 games this season. Right now, the Liberty have played 32 games. So after tonight, it will be 7 games left for them this season. Let's start off with the starting lineups. We'll start off with the home team, the Connecticut Sun. They're starting Natisha Heidemann, Tiffany Hayes, Rebecca Allen, Dewana Bonner, and Alyssa Thomas. Their subs: Olivia Nelson-Adota, Ty Harris, Dejanay Carrington, Leah Brown, and Christina Nigwe. The only person they have out, from what I've seen, is Brianna Jones, who's been out with that Achilles tear earlier this season. Hope all is going well with her recovery in that regard. For the Liberty, it's our same starting five that we've been rocking with: Courtney Vandersloot, Sabrina Ionescu, Benijah Laney, Brianna Stewart, and Jonquel Jones. The subs: MJ Marine Johannes, Kayla Thorian, Niara Sabli, Jocelyn Willoughby, Stephanie Dolson, and Han Shu. I took her out of the out section. I haven't seen any updated news about her. She's probably just not getting any minutes, but Han Shu was in the lineup. I had to switch up a little bit. I usually wear the orange bucket hat. Had to throw on the Liberty one I got from the last season. They were giving out bucket hats at one of the games, and I copped. I had traded with Moms, but I had to go steal it back for the stream. I had to switch. I don't want no orange around. I had to switch the hoodie from the orange hoodie that's usually to the seafoam color. I don't want rep no Suns colors on this stream today. We need a win. Been waiting on Liberty Ball for a week, so hopefully we can get a win. If you do want to watch this game, it is on Prime Video, Amazon Prime Video. It's tip off should be in the next 5 minutes, 6 minutes or so. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern time. Do my predictions. I think the Liberty win this game. It'll be a close one. Connecticut, I think they're coming off a win in their last game. They beat the Mystics 68-64. Very low scoring game. The Mystics still trying to find their way with all their injured players: Elena Deladon, Shakira Austin, Ariel Atkins. Most of their starters are hurt or just coming back from injury, so they're lacking in that department right now. So the Sun picked up a win in Washington against them. So they're on a 2-game winning streak. They also beat the Sky 79-73. The game before that. So we're on a nice 2-game winning streak. We're on a 1-game winning streak. Looking at the Liberty's next 5 games, I do have today's game here, which I should have gotten rid of. But on the 26th, we play the Lynx. On the 28th, we play the Aces. at home. I will be at that game on the 28th. We will be doing a watch along from that game on Saturday evening. That's the 26th. On the first, we play the Sun at home. And on the third, we play at Chicago. I think the game after that, I could tell you right now because I'm looking at the schedule. The game after that Sky game is at Dallas on September 5th, Tuesday, September 5th. We play the Wings in Dallas at 8 p.m. So that would be a nice test for us to see how we've improved against the Wings. I'm not too concerned. I mean, Las Vegas, of course. But these other teams I'm not too concerned of. We might meet a desperate Chicago team. A desperate Chicago team because they're trying to fit into the playoff race, but we shall see. Nelson, what's going on? Yeah, bro. I was gonna do commentary. The recap on that game since I missed it, but it's been a little hectic. Had some other things to do, and I didn't want to be late again on that. So, we're just gonna have to miss that one for this season. I think 39 out of 40 ain't too bad as far as watch along and recap combination. But yeah, I did see your comment. I meant to respond, but I totally forgot to respond. My bad on that. But yeah, no recap for that game. Liberty ended up winning that game pretty handily. Seeing Marine had another special shooting night for her, and they were playing without Griner and whoever else they were playing against, and we smacked them up pretty good. Well, Liberty basketball. What can I say? Playoffs are around the corner. We're already winding down the end of August. Regular season's coming to a close. Last day of the regular season is September. I think September 11th or September 12th or somewhere around there. Let me verify that. I think the last day of the regular season would be September 10th. At least that's the Liberty's last game of the regular season. Sunday, September 10th against the Mystics. And the playoffs begin Wednesday, September 13th. Schedules haven't been released yet for that. So we shall wait and see. I will at least for the first round, I will be at the Liberty's games at Barclays. So if game 1 and 2, there won't be a watch along for those. Um, but if it makes it to a game 3 and we're on the road, I definitely will be on the watch along for that. But we'll cross those bridges when we get there. We still have a few games to go. Liberty still got, including tonight, Liberty still have 8 games to go. Right, game is tipping off at 7 p.m. Eastern. We still got about 2 minutes to go. Let me take a look for those who liked the sports books. Let's see what the lines are on this game. On ESPN said the line the Liberty are favored by 6 points. They're 6 point favorites according to Caesar Sportsbooks, and the over under is 166 points. The way Connecticut plays defense, and this should be interesting. I think, let's see. The first game we played against the Sun was under 166. The second game was over 166. So who knows what will happen this game? It shall be interesting. If you missed it, if you're just coming in, the game is on Amazon Prime Video if you want to watch the game while I commentate or whatever you decide to do, but it is on Prime Video. We have another game starting at 7 p.m. Also, the Seattle Storm faced the Indiana Fever. That game is, I think it's on Ion or something, or on Twitter. I think it's on Twitter, on the WNBA Twitter. So if you wanna tap into that game as well while this is going on, you can watch. I think they'll have the live feed on the WNBA Twitter page. I think WNBA League Pass has a bunch of free games. Has been having free games from Sunday, and today is the last day. So also, if you wanted to watch some of the other games simultaneously, they're on WNBA League Pass for free. Last day is today. The Aces also play Chicago at 8 p.m. That should be a good one. I think the Aces win that one. Chicago's been a really up and down team, so I'm not really too concerned about them. All right, so we're coming into the broadcast now. I think the other game is Minnesota. Who's playing? Minnesota, and that Minnesota versus Dallas. That's the other game. That's at 8 p.m. as well. So we got a 4-game slate tonight. So it should be very interesting. If the Liberty do happen to lose tonight, we won't switch seating with Connecticut. They're a couple games back of us still. They'll just probably get like a half a game or so closer. So we just got to continue to take care of our business, and the chips fall where they may. Nelson says, "Are we still chasing the top seed of the WNBA because the champions are in Chicago?" And I don't think the Liberty are concerned about the top seed any. I don't know if they were. I think if they would have won that game against Vegas on Friday, they would have been concerned, or they would probably try to make a run for it. But for now, the way the Aces are playing, you've seen Asia put up a 50 piece the other night. She's not playing games since that series against us. So I think the Liberty will be content with the second seed. So we're just gonna have to rock with that, and hopefully we get a favorable matchup with one of those teams down in the bottom half of the playoff bracket. Alrighty, let's do this. Of course, the game's in Connecticut. The broadcasters are talking right now for the Sun. So we'll rock with that. Hoping for a good game. Hoping the Liberty win. They're talking about Alyssa Thomas. She's been having a hell of a season. She's up there with the MVP candidates. She's averaging 15.7 points, 10 rebounds, 7.9 assists, has 5 triple doubles this season. So she's, by all accounts, she's third in the race according to most projections. Between Asia Wilson, Brianna Stewart, and Alyssa Thomas. Right, I got my water here with me, so we staying hydrated tonight. They showing the starting lineups. The lineups are the same that are on the screen, so I got that right. They're calling Alyssa Thomas a guard. That's interesting. King Spec, what's going on, man? What's going on the Twitch? Thanks for tuning in. And we're off, people. And we're off. Game has started. Liberty with the ball. Vandersloot hand off to Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart passes to Sabrina. Sabrina with the floater. Bounces around. Jonquel rebound. Jonquel back up. Jonquel first 2 buckets. Jonquel with 2 points and a rebound to start. Let's go, JJ. Good start. Connecticut back with the ball. Alyssa Thomas hands it off to Natisha Heidemann. She drives, passes to Rebecca Allen. Wide open 3, and she hits the other side of the backboard. Alyssa Thomas rebound. Floater. She misses. Rebound Stewie. Vandersloot brings the ball up the floor. Vandersloot, kick ball by Tiffany Hayes. And we stop the clock at 9 minutes, 14 seconds. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Ball back in play. And out of bounds on the Connecticut Sun to get a deflection. They try to feed Benija on the baseline. Hey, Janelle, what's going on? Ball back in play. Vandersloot to Sabrina. Sabrina gets into the paint. She gets fouled, throws it at the basket, and she goes to the line. So Sabrina Ionescu gets fouled, and she's going to the line for 2 shots. Foul was on. Let me verify who that was on. Foul was on. It wasn't Tiffany Hayes. I think it was on one of their big. Oh, it was on Tiffany Hayes. Foul on Tiffany Hayes. First foul of the game. Sabrina Ionescu at the line for 2, and she hits the first. I even set the timeouts up. I'm slacking. Timeouts up. Sabrina at the line for the second, and she hits the second. So Liberty up 4-0. Ball back in play. Natisha Heidemann with the rock. Natisha Heidemann over to Dewana Bonner. Natisha Heidemann has the ball. Top of the key, gets the screen from Alyssa Thomas. She goes left, tries to scoop it up. She misses. And Tiffany Hayes with the rebound. Tiffany Hayes drives. Wide open lane. She over to Natisha. Natisha step back. Tiffany Hayes, corner three. She pump fakes, drives, good help defense. Dewana Bonner, deep three. And they call a three in the key. Three in the key on the Sun. So a turnover for the Sun. Ball back to the Liberty. And the ball is back in play with Courtney Vandersloot. Gets the screen from Brianna Stewart, and they call a moving screen on Brianna Stewart. So we turn the ball right back over to the Sun. RC Sabrina free shooting. Yep. She's usually up in the mid to high 90s in her free throw shooting. She's missed a couple this year that she usually makes. Tiffany Hayes with the rock. Tiffany Hayes left hand dribble, goes off the glass, and she scores. Tiffany Hayes scores the first bucket for the Sun, and the score is 4-2 Liberty. Vandersloot back quickly with the ball. Vandersloot probing. Vandersloot drives, and bad pass. Rebecca Allen steals the ball. Rebecca Allen, defensive stalwart, used to play for the Liberty. Dewana Bonner pump fake, top of the key. She's trying to Jonquel Jones guarding her. She spins over to Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas throws it up, and Jonquel with another rebound. Over to Brianna Stewart. Stewie brings the ball up the court. Stewie picks up her dribble over to Jonquel. Over to Sabrina. Sabrina, deep three, and she misses. Tiffany Hayes rebound. Alyssa Thomas pushing, and she throws the ball out of bounds. She tried to feed Natisha Heidemann on the break, and the ball goes out of bounds. Let me look at the comments right quick. Nelson says, "How about Arsenal? Despite winning against Crystal Palace, there was a red card." Nah. That was, I looked at the replay. That was a bad call from the referee. Ball back in play with the Liberty. Vandersloot with the rock. Vandersloot probing. Sabrina comes off the curl. Sabrina head fake, and they call a carry on Sabrina. So that's another turnover for the Liberty. So it's still 4-2. It's 7 minutes, 33 seconds left in the quarter. Ball in play to the Sun. But Nelson, yeah, Arsenal, I mean, the first two games, they're still filling out new pieces. So we got wins. I'll take them. Natisha Heidemann with the ball in front of her bench. She dribbles over to Dewana Bonner. Dewana Bonner, deep three, and she cashes it in. They're leaving her wide open from there, and she cashes it. So Sun up 5-4. I think Jonquel Jones is guarding her, so Jonquel doesn't want to come that far out. Jonquel got Dewana in the paint. That should be easy. She got to shoot that. Brianna Stewart for three, and she misses. Dewana Bonner rebound. Jonquel got a body Dewana, excuse me. Dewana with the ball. She shoots another deep three, and she cashes it in again. She's shooting from like almost half court. Up 8-4. Jonquel got to fight back on that. Sun up 8-4. They're giving her these wide open, like half court three, almost near half court threes, and she's cashing it in. They're showing the replay. There's some deep threes too, and they're giving her time to load up and everything. So Dewana has a quick 6. Ball back in play. Jonquel tries to answer back and misses. Ball with the Sun and Natisha Heidemann. Tisha Heidemann over to Dewana. She pump fakes this time. She gets the pump fake, gets to the paint, and scores easily. An 8-0 run by Dewana Bonner. Scores 10-4. That's a mismatch for Jonquel, it looks like. She gotta abuse her on the other end. You can't get her off the hook. She scoops it up and misses. And Rebecca Allen with the rebound. Dewana Bonner is picking on Jonquel right now. Tiffany Hayes with the ball. Tiffany Hayes gets the screen. Head fake. She picks up her dribble over to Alyssa Thomas. Over to Dewana Bonner. Guarded by Sabrina. They get the switch. Over to Alyssa. Alyssa drives. Natisha Heidemann for three. And she cashes it in. That should be a timeout, coach. 13-4 Sun. And they call a timeout. The Sun go on a nice run, and they have a 9-point lead. Dewana Bonner on a personal 8-0 run. She's bringing Jonquel out from the paint and making her pay. And Jonquel can't attack on the other end. So with 5 minutes 32 seconds left in the first quarter, the Liberty are down 13-4. Yeah, RC, this is a pretty big game. Um, we won't switch places tonight, but it brings them a game closer. Not a ideal start. We got to the foul line and we got a nice bucket, but since then it's been Dewana Bonner. Yeah, they've been off for a week, man. They've been off for a week. They look they don't look game sharp right now, but it's still early. 9 point game. Good timeout by Sandy. Good timeout by Sandy. Cause they asleep at the wheel right now. Sleep at the wheel. All right. So we're in commercial right now. Liberty take a timeout. Let me dock them a timeout. Yeah, so it's a rough start. Rough start so far. As you see on the screen, Dewana got 8 points. She hit two deep threes. And then now that she's hitting the three, she hit the pump fake. Jonquel jumps out. She blows right by Jonquel. No help side defense. Gets a layup. So we'll see how they adjust after this timeout. I'm looking forward to seeing that. RC says you'd be surprised how many coaches would even call that timeout until it's 19-4. Yeah. As soon as Heidemann hits that three, I'm saying yeah, timeout. You need it. You need it ASAP. Yeah, it looks like it's Alyssa Thomas bobblehead night. So we're back with the broadcast. They're showing the bobblehead. All right, so let's see how the Liberty respond. 13-4, 13-0 run. Let's see how the Libs respond. Okay. Ball into Sabrina. Let's see, any subs made? Yes, Kayla Thornton into the game for Jonquel Jones. No subs on the Sun. Vandersloot drives. Vandersloot with the scoop. And Vandersloot gets a point. Good play out of the timeout. Liberty back on the board. 13-6 Sun. Heidemann brings the ball up the court. Heidemann over to Alyssa Thomas foul line. Alyssa Thomas probing, good hands by Stewie, and we get the steal. Look up! Thank you. Brianna Stewart wide open for a layup. Sabrina Ionescu assist. And we get a quick 4 points. 13-8, Sun up. Alyssa Thomas at the top of the key. Dewana Bonner with the ball. Dewana Bonner, another wide open three, and she misses, thankfully. Good hustle by KT, and Sluty has the rebound. Sluty pushes it up the court. Sluty, look. Sluty has the ball guarded by Heidemann. Looking for Sabrina. Something happened in there. They're not calling it. Sabrina has the ball down the corner to Kayla Thornton. Kayla Thornton, three ball and air ball. Jeez. Alyssa Thomas rebound. She floats it up to Dewana and she throws it straight out of bounds. She tried to lead Dewana like a quarterback to a receiver, and it threw it right out of bounds. Nelson says both the Liberty. I didn't even stop the clock. My bad. Both the Liberty and Sun on a winning streak. Yeah, Liberty on a 1-game winning streak. Sun on a 2-game winning streak. Ball back and play with the Liberty. Vandersloot over to Benija. Ball gets stripped out of her hands, and it stays with the Liberty. Liberty might have got away with one. Benija a little too loose with the ball around Rebecca Allen. She's a defensive player. And start the clock back, 4:10 to go. Vandersloot with the ball. Vandersloot head fake. Almost turns it over. Brianna Stewart, spin move. Fall away on Alyssa Thomas and scores. Good stuff, Stewie. So the Liberty on a 6-0 run out of that timeout. Good timeout by Sandy. Scores 13-10. Melissa Thomas with the ball. Hand off to Tiffany Hayes. Tiffany Hayes dribbling. They trying to post Alyssa. Alyssa Thomas guarded by Benai Jelani. Good spin move. She scoops it, gets fouled, and misses the shot, but she's going to the line. Foul on Benai Jelani. She hit her with the outside dribble, spun back inside, and a floater. So Alyssa Thomas going to the line for 2. Fouled by Benija. There's only 2 fouls so far in this quarter. So Alyssa Thomas at the line. Alyssa Thomas makes the first free throw. Alyssa Thomas at the line for the second free throw. And she cashes in the second. So the Sun are up 15-10. Ball back in play to the Liberty. Kayla Thornton with the ball. Kayla Thornton over to Benija. Maureen Johannes is in the game for Sabrina. Maureen Johannes over to Kayla Thornton. Over to Sloot. Sloot, wide open 3. Sloot cashes in a 3. Thank you. Good ball movement by the Liberty. 15-13 Sun. Good ball movement. Maureen accepted the double. Tiffany Hayes for 3, and Tiffany Hayes answered right back with a 3 of her own. 18-13. Vandersloot with the ball. Vandersloot head fake on Rebecca Allen. Head fake over to Kayla Thornton. Over to Maureen Johannes. Maureen down to Benija. Benija guarded by Tiffany Hayes. Almost loses the ball. Got to hustle, Maureen. It goes off at Tiffany Hayes. And the ball goes out of bounds off the Sun. And it stays Liberty ball. 5 seconds on the shot clock, though. And I think the Liberty have to inbound it from the Sun side of the court. Ball back in play quickly. Kayla Thornton for the jumper. Kayla Thornton, we get the shot, a full court play, and we get the bucket. Good play by the Liberty. 18-15. Under 2 minutes to go. Sun with the ball. DeWanna Bonner drives, pump fakes, tries pirouettes. She hits Kayla Thornton with an elbow in her mouth, and Kayla Thornton's on the floor. Offensive foul on the Sun. DeWanna wants it reviewed, but they're not reviewing it. They're not gonna waste a challenge on that. 18-15 Liberty ball. And the ball back in with the Liberty to Vandersloot. Vandersloot with the rock. Vandersloot probing over to Maureen Johannes. Maureen looking. Maureen to Vandersloot. Maureen gets the screen from Stewie. Kayla Thornton wide open 3. She pump fakes. Back to Sluty. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Vandersloot down to Benija. Benija over to Stewie. Stewie corner 3. And she gets fouled on the 3-point shot, invading the landing space. And Brianna Stewart going to the line for 3 shots. Oh, excuse me. So they're going to review it as they always do, these 3-point shots, reviewing it for a flagrant foul, impeding the landing area of a shooter. So they're going to the line to review, to the monitors to review that. The referees are. So the score is 18-15. Liberty went up 4-0. Sun went on a 13-0 run. And since then, the Liberty have been on a nice run themselves. To get the score back to a decent amount. They're trying to show the replay. Let's see if she invades her landing space. Yeah. It's going to probably be upgraded. It'll probably be upgraded. And Stewie will shoot the flagrant and then shoot her 3 free throws. I'm looking at this other score. Seattle's up. Indiana's up 23-20 on the Seattle Storm. Let me see who's doing what over there. Ezzy Magbagor with 9 points to start. Okay. Kelsey Mitchell with 11 points to lead them right now. Very interesting. Let's see. Aaliyah Boston with 2 points and 2 rebounds. All right, they're still reviewing this, guys. We're still reviewing. Um, I haven't heard anything. Oh yeah, let me see. I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit. So it was upgraded to a flagrant one. Brianna Stewart at the line and hits the free throw, and she's due. I think she's probably has to shoot three. She's shooting three free throws. Oh, she misses the second, and I think she has to shoot one more. So Stewie at the line. She made the first, missed the second, and she hits the third. The Liberty get the ball back. So the Sun are up 18-17. The Liberty ball. Kayla Thornton inbounding the ball to Vandersloot, and Vandersloot has the ball. Vandersloot probing, gets the screen from Stewie. She goes around it. Vandersloot floater, high floater. Stewie with the rebound. Stewie out to Kayla Thornton. Back to Stewie. Stewie, same corner she got fouled in. Cashes me out. Let's go. And the Liberty take back the lead, 20-18. Under 2 minutes to play. The Liberty back on top, 20-18. Rebecca Allen with the ball. It looks like the starters are still in for the Sun. They've played this whole quarter. Natisha Heidemann over to Dewana Bonner. She's probing, guarded by Stewie. Over in the corner to Rebecca Allen. Alyssa Thomas under the basket, wide open, and she gets a layup. Score tied at 20. The rotations are a little off there. 2 went to Rebecca Allen in the corner. Liberty on a 16-7 run in the last 4 minutes. Kayla Thornton over to Vandersloot. Over to Marine. Marine over to Stewie. Oh, almost turns it over. Stewie gets Stewie to Vandersloot. 5 seconds on the clock. She crosses over. Vandersloot to Stewie. Stewie gets fouled. We get lucky with that foul there. We're down to the wire there, and Stewie gets fouled. So that's 4 team fouls on the Sun this quarter. Shot clock should reset to 14. There's so they're in the bonus? Is that what we're saying? Or is that a shooting foul? Oh, everybody's confused. Nobody knows what's going on. So there's a minute 9 seconds left to go in the quarter. It's a tie game, 2020. Ty Harris subs into the game for the Sun. I'm trying to see. Um I don't even think I got this girl's name on the list. Hatar subs into the game for the Sun. Ball back in play. Marine Johannes with the ball. Marine over to Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart pump fakes. Hand off to Sabrina. Sabrina head fake. Sabrina gets into the paint. Sabrina floater, and she drops it in. That was a good head fake by Sabrina. 22-20. That was a nice little head fake. So who went out? Ty Harris went out. Heidemann out. Ty Harris in. Hatar is in for Rebecca Allen. It looks like the Liberty are running some sort of zone here. Dewana Bonner for 3. She misses. And Marine with the rebound. No, this Hatar girl is tall as hell. Brianna Stewart up the court. Brianna Stewart misses the free throw, the layup, and Hatar with the rebound. 28 seconds to go. Ty Harris brings it up, hands it off to Tiffany Hayes. Tiffany Hayes probing. Tiffany Hayes head fade, gets to the basket to the left and scores. 22-22. 19 seconds left on the clock. Let me slow my clock down a little bit. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Sabrina dribbling by half court. Gets the screen from Jonquel. She's probing, and they call an offensive foul on Jonquel. 6 seconds left in the quarter. 6 seconds left, guys. A foul on JJ, offensive foul. I don't know what happened there. They say she ran somebody over. Ty Harris with the ball, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. She gets all the way to the basket. Hatar for the mid-range, and she cashes it in. Hatar at the buzzer, and the Sun go up 24-22. I need to add her name to the list. I didn't even know who this girl was. No disrespect, Qatar. She gets a wide open baseline 15-footer. Bernadette Hattar. Let me add her to the list, y'all. I disrespected this young lady. She's a sub. Let me add her right quick. Bernadette Hattar. There we go. Salute to Bernadette Hattar, 18-footer, and she puts the Sun up 24-22 to end the quarter. Hey, cuz. Hey, CC. What's going on, y'all? All right. All right. So the Liberty went up, then they went down big, then they went back up, and now they're down again. So, let's reset everything. Get everything back. Cool. Sun up 24-22. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody else from their roster. Yeah, I got everybody else. Cool. Got everybody else. I think it's Christina Nigua that don't play for them no more. I thought they said they signed her today, but I'm gonna delete her from the list. All right, we're in commercial right now. In commercial right now. I'm looking at this other game. Indiana is up 27-24 against the Seattle Storm. Indiana on pace to finish the bottom of the league again. Seattle, they're trying to make a last minute run to probably try and sneak into that 8th seed somehow, some way. I think it is actually possible, so I can't count anybody out just yet. Can't count anybody out just yet. At the bottom of the playoff race. Looking at the standings really quickly. Yeah, Seattle, they're about four. No, they're a little more than that. Yeah, they're about 4 games out of 8th. It's gonna be tough. They're gonna have to basically win out. Indiana, bottom of the league with Phoenix, both with a 9-24 record. They've both played 34 games. 33 games, excuse me. My math is terrible. Both played 33 games. 7 games to go. They would need a miracle for them to even get the 8th seed. Right, they're back from commercial now. Uh, we'll see what happens here in the second quarter. Liberty look like a team that's been off for a week. Sun, they look like a team that's been active. They've won their last 2 games this week. And they're at home, so they have the upper hand in that regard. But no excuse. Liberty just need to come out and execute, get their defensive rotations back on track like it was before that little break we had this week, and get back into business. And the ball is in with the Connecticut Sun. We're back in play, people. Sun ball. Oh, their feet is going out. Ty Harris, Tiffany Hayes, Alyssa Thomas, Bernadette Hattar, and Dewana Bonner. Liberty still playing this zone. They hit it to Alyssa Thomas. Tiffany Hayes, wide open 3. And Kayla Thornton with the rebound. That's how you beat a zone. You shoot them out the zone, but luckily she missed. She had a wide open look. Liberty lineup is Marine Johannes, Brianna Stewart, John Quell, Sabrina, and Kayla Thornton. John Quell over to Brianna Stewart. Top of the key. Over to Marine. Marine. Head fake. Marine throws it at the basket, and that was a bad shot by Marine. It looked like she wanted to pass and then change her mind last minute to shoot. Ball back in play with the Sun. Ty Harris brings the ball up the court. Still running a zone here for the Liberty. It looks like a 2-3 zone. Who's this? Tiffany Hayes over to Dewana Bonner, over to the corner. Ty Harris pulls for 3, and she misses. Alyssa Thomas almost had the rebound, and they call a foul on Bernadette Hattar. So their first foul of the quarter. Still 24-22. We just need to be more efficient with our possessions here. Ball back in play with the Liberty. Sabrina brings it up the court. Sabrina looking. Sabrina over to Stewie. Stewie back to Sabrina. Top of the key. They looking for Marine. Marine over to Sabrina. Sorry, Stewie. Stewie over to Kayla Thornton. 8 seconds on the clock. There's just a lot of perimeter play. Sabrina pulls foul line jumper and misses. A lot of perimeter play. Nobody in the paint. John Qual got to get down there. I know Hatara's tall, but you got to get down there. Sun ball. Tiffany Hayes with the ball. She goes left, spins back right on Sabrina, and rattles it in. Good move by Tiffany Hayes. First basket of the quarter for both teams. 26-22 Sun. Sabrina with the ball. Sabrina probing. It looks like Vandersloot's going to come into the game. Marine with the ball over to John Qual. John Qual over to Kayla Thornton. Back to Stewie. Top of the key. Stewie, you got the foot speed. Stewie pulls up foul line jumper. Cash. That's what I said. You got the foot speed on Bernadette. Old lady name. Tiffany Hayes. Oh, head fake. Tiffany Hayes over to Bernadette Hattar. She turns around, shoots, misses, and the Liberty get the ball. Looks like a little confusion on this zone. Who's supposed to close out on who? Sabrina over to Marine. Marine, three, corner three, cash, and one. And one. Same corner, Brianna Stewart got fouled in. They close out, get under Marine. She hits the three, going to the line for one more. They may have to go to the monitor and review that as well. But yeah, she closes out right under her. That might be an upgraded as well. That's another foul on the Sun. So they're going to the monitor to look at it again. Another closeout foul by the Sun. This time Marine actually hits the jumper. So the game is tied at, the Liberty are actually up, 27-26 on the three. They're at the monitor reviewing right now. It's crazy. The score of both games are 27-26. I'll drink some more water here. All right, so this game is a back and forth game, as to be expected. As to be expected. So that's two closeout threes that the Liberty have been fouled on. The first one was upgraded. The first one was by Alyssa Thomas. This one by Ty Harris. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, she jumps forward. Yeah, that's gonna get upgraded. That will get upgraded. All right, so looking at the box score right now for the Liberty while they do this. Laney out of the starters, Benija hasn't scored. Stewie has 11. John Quell has 2. Vandersloot has 5, and Sabrina has 4. Off our bench, Johannes with 3 just now, and Kayla Thornton with 2. It was upgraded. Marine Johannes going to the line to shoot the flagrant. Since DeWanna Bonner went on that 8-0 run, she still has 8. Alyssa Thomas with 4. Tiffany Hayes with 9. Marine misses the free throw. And she has one more. Marine missed the first free throw. We gotta hit our free throws. They're free for a reason. Marine at the line for the second, and Marine hits the second. So the Liberty go up 28-26. They keep possession of the ball. 7 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the second quarter. Brianna Stewart inbounding and Jonquel Jones gets it. Vandersloot comes in for Marine, Benija back in for Kayla Thornton. Sabrina, deep three, and it hits off the front of the rim. Bernadette Hattar with the rebound. Alyssa Thomas over to Tiffany Hayes. Remember, she's lefty. You got to force her right. She doesn't like going right. Alyssa Thomas guarded by Stewie. Handoff. Oh, there was a miscommunication there. They get lucky and keep the ball. Ty Harris with the ball. Brianna Stewart gets out on her. Down to Alyssa Thomas in the paint. 3 seconds. Alyssa Thomas just chucks it. No, that almost went in. And Stewie with the rebound. It was a confusing possession for them. Vandersloot with the ball down to Jonquel. Jonquel reverse layup. Oh, it squeaks out. She gets her own rebound, reverses it again, and Jonquel, patting her stats, gets the bucket. 30-26 Liberty. Come on, Hatar don't know what's going on. You a veteran. You a former MVP, Jonquel. You got to take advantage of this tall lady. Ty Harris, wide open three. Miscommunication, and she cashes in the three. Miscommunication on the switch between Jonquel and Sabrina. Sabrina should know I can't guard Bernadette Hatar in the paint. Jonquel has to get out on that. Vandersloot with the pump fake. She drives over to Jonquel. Top of the key. Jonquel for three. Wide open. Oh, rattles in and out. Rebecca Allen. She hesitated. She should have just shot it initially. Score 30-29. Liberty up. They throw it right over to Hatar. Hatar gets blocked, and they call a travel on her. She's tall, but looks pretty uncoordinated. There's no way that Sabrina should have ended up on Hatar. There's like absolutely no reason. You got to fight over the screens and do what you got to do. Hatar goes out. Pretty good minutes for her. She scored a bucket, got some rebounds. Jonquel goes out as well. So the lineup on the floor is Vandersloot, Sabrina, Benijah, Dolson, and Stewie. Vandersloot 1-2 Euros doesn't get the call, and the Sun have the rebound. DeWanna Bonner with the ball. DeWanna Bonner gets the screen. DeWanna Bonner goes left, scoops it up, and it rolls off. Alyssa Thomas hits it out of bounds, and it will go back to the Liberty. Looks like a timeout was called, and with 5 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the second, Liberty up 30-29. Nelson says Jonquel has to beat her former team. She has beat them the first 2 times, so I'm hoping for more of the same today. All right. So we're in commercial right now. Timeout was called. I think it might have been an official's timeout. So we'll see what happens. So Steph Dolson's in the game. We'll see how she fares against this team. Pretty up and down game so far. No team has had the definitive upper hand. Teams get the lead, go back down, and it gets tied. So Liberty hanging around so far. Just need to be a little bit more precise on the defensive rotations. The offense will come along. Alrighty. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube watching along with me. I appreciate you all. On the Twitch, salute to all of y'all. As a reminder, next watch along will be on Saturday evening. The Liberty go up to Minnesota to play the Lynx. That game starts at 8 o'clock. I'll be on here around. Stream will start at 7:45. I'll probably get on here around 7:50 to talk through starting lineups, predictions, and everything of that nature. So if you're not doing nothing on a Saturday night, but watching some Liberty basketball, come vibe with your boy. Score of this other game, the Fever are up 35-31 on the Seattle Storm. Let's see. Jewel Lloyd not doing anything crazy yet. Only at 5 points so far. Leading scorer for the Fever is Kelsey Mitchell with 11. Aaliyah Boston has 6 points, 3 rebounds. They're coming back to the broadcast now, showing DeWanna Bonner when she hit those 2 threes early in the game. We were backing way off of her and letting her just get into her rhythm. So hopefully that changes. She's only scored those 8 points. So we'll see what happens, folks. We'll see what happens. All right. They're showing DeWanna Bonner. She's 8th on the WNBA all-time points leaders list with 6,781. She's less than 100 away from Sue Bird for 7th. I think she can get up to fifth overall by the end of the season. Ball back in play. Vandersloot with the ball. Vandersloot down to Steph Dolson. She head fakes. Steph Dolson dribbles, hands it off to Sabrina. Sabrina, good head fake. Sabrina misses, and Sun with the rebound. Natisha Heidemann brings the ball up the court. Natisha Heidemann over to Dewana Bonner, guarded by Stewie. Alyssa Thomas comes and sets the screen over to Ty Harris. Down to Alyssa Thomas. She drives on Steph Dolson. Out to Dewana. Dewana head fakes. Dewana drives right. She throws it over to Ty. Natisha Heidemann, wide open three. She misses. Rebecca Allen gets the rebound. Those long arms. Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas handoff to Heidemann. Heidemann drives. Throws it at the basket, and they call a foul. So that's a foul on, it looked like, Sabrina Ionescu. Rebecca Allen tipped the ball away from Stewie to give them another possession, which causes Natisha Heidemann to drive and get a foul. We got to secure, after defensive stops, we got to secure the rebounds. Heidemann at the line for the first of two, and she hits the first, ties the game at 30. Natisha Heidemann at the line for the second free throw, and she hits the second. So the Sun go back up. Vandersloot with the ball. Vandersloot brings the ball up the court. Vandersloot needs to get more involved. Needs to start directing traffic, getting some people some easy buckets. Vandersloot, foul line jump shot, jumps in the air, and luckily finds Steph Dolson. Steph Dolson is open, and they call a foul on the Sun. Foul Dewana Bonner on Sabrina Ionescu. That's their third foul of the quarter. Third foul of the quarter. Sabrina got to look up and see Steph Dolson was wide open in the paint. So ball back in with the Liberty to Brianna Stewart. Stewie has the ball, hand up to Benija. Benija drives. Benija drives over to Vandersloot in the corner. 7 seconds. Vandersloot gets the screen. Vandersloot to Stewie. Stewie pulls up for three and misses. Vandersloot got to look at the basket there. She had the whole lane open. Sun quickly back with the ball. Ty Harris with the rock. Over to Dewana Bonner, top of the key. Guarded by Steph Dolson. And they call a foul on Steph Dolson. Steph Dolson's a little too slow to deal with Dewana. I don't really like that matchup, but we don't have no other options at the moment. I think Steph should stay on Alyssa Thomas. So they put Stewie back on her. There we go. I think they're screening to get that matchup. She picks up her dribble, which is good. Alyssa Thomas guarded by Stewie. She drives, throws her body into Stewie, and draws the foul. So Alyssa Thomas going to the line for 2 free throws. Foul on Brianna Stewart. She initiates the contact. Like, what is Brianna Stewart supposed to do there? I don't know. But Alyssa Thomas going to the line. Foul on Stewie. 3 fouls by the Liberty this quarter. Alyssa Thomas makes the first free throw. So Alyssa Thomas at the line to shoot the second free throw. And she hits the second. Sun up 33-30. Vandersloot, Kayla Thornton, Brianna Stewart, Maureen Johannes, and who's in this corner here? Benija Laney. Stewie pulls up for 3, contested. Why are we chucking threes? Let's get into the offense. Sun has the ball. Alyssa Thomas driving quickly up the lane. She gets doubled over to Ty Harris, over to Dewana Bonner. She pump fakes, gets penetration, foul line jumper, hits it. See? Drive and kick. We're over here just coming up shooting threes. 35-30. Dewana Bonner into double figures. And Stewie turns the ball over. If they score here, we might need a timeout. Good block by Stewie. 2-hand block. Come on, get your head in the game, Stewie. 35-30. Stewie turns the ball over. Alyssa Thomas steals it. And Stewie comes over with the block. Yeah, make up for your mistake there. Let's get our heads in the game. Ball inbound. Ty Harris smokes it, luckily, and the Liberty have the ball. Vandersloot brings the ball up the court over to Benija. Benija spin move. Benija mid-range. Benija saves us. Hits a jumper. Thank you. And the Liberty are down 35-32. 2 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the first half. DeWanna Bonner for three. DeWanna Bonner hits another three. Jeez. 38-32. She's a matchup problem for us right now. We can't really deal with it. And the Liberty call a timeout. Good timeout by Sandy. We're struggling to deal with the DeWanna Bonner matchup right now. Our bigs are too slow. And our guards are too small. So she's a matchup problem right now. Timeout, Liberty. Down 38-32. She's the only one that's really doing work for them, so I don't know why we keep giving her wide open threes. You know she's capable of hitting those threes from deep. All right. Yeah, so we're 2:27 left in the second quarter. Liberty call a timeout. DeWanna Bonner hits another three. I think she's three for five from three, if I'm correct. DeWanna Bonner, 3 for 5 from three. Yep. 13 points. We gotta be more solid on the defensive rotation. Looks like a team that's been sleeping. 6 days off. They need to wake back up, or else this game can get away from them. I know they've come back from 9 points already, but you can't keep coming back the whole game. You got to take the lead and you got to kill a good team when they're down, you know? But it's still early. We still got 2 minutes left in this quarter and another half of basketball. So there's still time to make amends. All right. These other games are about to start shortly. Vegas versus Chicago, Minnesota versus Dallas. Those games start at 8 p.m. Eastern. The Seattle Indiana game. Indiana is up 42-36. About 2.5 minutes left in that quarter. Just keeping an eye on that. All right, still in commercial here. Thank you guys all for tuning in as always. Thanks to the community, the squad. Appreciate you all. Party in the chat. I love it. Alrighty. This probably was a full timeout. All right, now we're back. 38-32. Let's see what happens in this last 2 minutes 27. I know the last couple second quarters we haven't played particularly as well as we should. We haven't closed them out, I should say, particularly well. We need to do a better job of closing out these second quarters. We can't let this lead get any bigger than it is right now. We need to whittle this lead down to a tie or 2 points. Ball back and play with the Liberty. Marine Johannes, Vandersloot, Kayla Thornton, Stewie, and Benija. Vandersloot drives, and they call a foul on the Liberty out of the timeout. Out of the timeout, we turn the ball over. (38-32). Right, let's get a stop here. Let's get a stop. Ball back and play with the Sun. 38-32. Hand off to Tiffany Hayes. Don't let her go left. She throws it over to Rebecca Allen. She pump fake. She gets into the lane. Throws a hook shot and scores. 40-32. We got to close this quarter out. Vandersloot with the ball. Vandersloot over to Stewie. Stewie over the, and there's a foul on Rebecca Allen. Foul on Stewie by Rebecca Allen. The first foul in the last 2 minutes for the home team. Rebecca Allen. See, they get into the paint, they kick it out, they pump fake, drive, wide open lane. Rebecca Allen hits a hook shot. Drive and kick. Can't, this man said fly equals fly. Who talking about football here, brother? I'm a Giants fan. Sorry, can't co-sign that. Ball back in play. Good crossover by Salute. They really pressuring her. Down to Stewie. Stewie with the double. There's 5 seconds on the clock. Vandersloot slips. And we turn the ball over again. So Liberty up to 7 turnovers. We turn the ball over again. The same thing I just mentioned about closing quarters. Ball in play with the Sun. Ty Harris brings the ball up the court over to Alyssa Thomas. I feel like Alyssa Thomas has been playing a lot. Alyssa Thomas spins on Stewie and scores. 10-point lead. And a delay a game on the Sun. Alyssa Thomas spins on Stewie and scores. And the Liberty are not closing the quarter again. Ball back in play. Vandersloot with the ball. Vandersloot gets stripped and the ball out of bounds on the Sun. So stay Liberty ball. These last couple possessions have been terrible for the Liberty. So ball back in play with the Liberties. Vandersloot inbounds it to Stewie. Stewie has the ball. Stewie over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot with the pump fake. Vandersloot over to Benija. Benija pump fake. Benija, I think she gets a blocking foul. And she'll go to the line since the Liberty are in the bonus. So we can get some points on the board here to cut it back down to 8. Seth Messersmith. The Liberty, they're not playing really well to end this quarter right now. Turnovers killing them. Benija at the line hits the first free throw. It's 42-33. So Benija at the line for the second. And she hits the second. So it's back to an 8-point game. Ball back in with the Sun. Alyssa Thomas over to Ty Harris. Ty Harris gets into the paint over to Alyssa Thomas. Rebecca Allen, 3, and she cashes it. They're in a rhythm now. Back 11-point game. 45-34. Marine Johannes with the ball. Marine over to Brianna Stewart. Another 3, and she misses. We're just chucking a lot of 3s right now. Vandersloot, 3 from the other corner, and she misses. Benija has the ball. Benija. Courtney Vandersloot. Tequila Thornton with the pump fake. She drives on over to Brianna. Brianna, 3, corner, and we miss another 3, and we just keep shooting them. Alyssa Thomas in and out dribble. She gets all the way to the paint. DeWanna Bonner, 3, and she misses. Almost gets her own rebound. Rebecca Allen and the Liberty tip it out of bounds. For a team that had all these days off, we look like the less energetic team. A timeout by the Sun. (45-34). 21 seconds left to go in the quarter. Liberty struggling to close this quarter. I don't know what the issue is. They can't blame it on being tired. But the Sun look way more energetic. Somebody else got to step up right now. Stewie has 11. Who else is gonna come along for the ride? John Quell gonna wake up? Sabrina? Is Marine gonna give us a spark off the bench? I guess we'll see. But we can't just keep chucking contested threes and hoping that that's gonna get us back in the game. Yeah, Nelson, we're not playing well right now. I always talk about closing the quarters, and they were down 6. I said we need to close. Now the lead that was at the around the 2.5 minute mark. Now we're down 11. So out of the timeout, we turned the ball over twice. So that's not a good sign. Connecticut ball inbound. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. So we'll have at least one possession if we can get a stop and a rebound. Alyssa Thomas dribbling, guarded by John Quell. Pity pat dribble. Tiffany Hayes pump fake. She throws it at the basket and misses. Alyssa Thomas gets the rebound. Rebecca Allen wide open three and cashes it in. We can't get a rebound, and that's killing us right now. It's 4.5 seconds left in the quarter. Vandersloot up the court over to Marine. Marine. Oh, and we don't even get a shot off. To end the quarter, the Liberty, the Sun go on a, I don't even know what run. I think that was like a 10-12-0 run to push the lead to 48-34. 14-point lead. That was a horrible way to end the quarter for the Liberty. So they're going to have to do some extra work to try and come back in this game. The one about her up to 13 points. Liberty not playing well at all. I have nothing really else to say about it. If the Liberty lost again, terrible way. Yeah, Liberty getting smoked, getting beat up out here. Look like the team that's been on the road a lot. Look like the team that played last night when they haven't played in 6 days. So there's no excuse for the way they're playing tonight. Rebecca Allen coming back to kill her old team. Hit two threes on us. Hit a hook shot on us. She's up to 8 points, 6 rebounds. Yeah, we're not playing well. I don't have nothing else really to say. I'll look at the box score really quickly. No, not really quickly. We got a bunch of time because it's halftime right now. It's pretty disappointing. I didn't expect to see this. Give me a second, guys. There we go. Pretty disappointing, guys. The team that's had all these days off should come out fired up and getting smoked on the road so far. But listen, there's a whole half to go, so just got to keep the faith right now. All right, cool. I think we should be in business now. All right, cool. Let's take a look at the box score. As you can see, Liberty are down 48-34. Connecticut, we scored 12 points in that quarter, which is why we're down the way we're down right now. It was 24-22 in the first quarter. Connecticut doubled us up in the second. That's why it's a 14-point lead. Offense, I don't know what happened with the offense. John Qual didn't play too much. She only has one foul, so I can't blame it on foul trouble. Courtney Vandersloot, 3 assists, 5 points. But Nigel Laney, 4 points, 1 rebound. She's a minus 15 in her minutes. That's not good. I think that's the worst plus minus. Her and Vandersloot have the worst plus minus right now. Excuse me. Brianna Stewart, 11 points. I think she had that first quarter, and she hasn't really done anything since. Chucking a lot of threes. She's 1 for 6 from three. She shot way more than anybody on the team. John Quell, 4 points, 3 rebounds, minus 11. Vandersloot, 5 points, 3 assists. -15. And Sabrina, 4 points, 2 assists, a -8. 1 for 6 from the field. Kayla Thornton, 2 points. Steph Dolson in 2 minutes, no points. Marine, 4 points in 12 minutes. For the Sun, much different team. Dewana Bonner leading them with 13 points. Alyssa Thomas doing it all, 8 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Tiffany Hayes, 9 points. Rebecca Allen, ex-Liberty player, 8 points. I think she scored all 8 in that quarter. And Natisha Heideman, 5 points. Their bench, Hatar came in, hit a 2 to end the first quarter, and Ty Harris hit a 3. Ty a plus 14 in her minutes. Rebecca Allen leading with a plus 16 for the Sun. The Sun are shooting 51% from the field, 51.5, 50% from the from three, and they made all their free throws. They have 19 rebounds, 12 assists, 6 turnovers. The Liberty, we're shooting 37.5%, 21% from three, 3 for 14, and we just keep chucking them up there. 7 for 9 from the line, 14 rebounds, 10 assists. So look at the difference. They're out rebounding us by 5, which has led to some second chance buckets for them. And we have 6 turnovers. I guess we're tied in turnovers, so 6 turnovers apiece. All right, let me take a look at the chat. Zoe, who y'all think is winning? Hopefully the Liberty can come back and win this game. But at the moment, Connecticut has the upper hand. E for Nadio Sama. Let's go Liberty. We coming back. Liberty better on the road. Yeah, they're like an equal team on the home, at home and on the road, record wise. So they've been pretty even keel in that regard. So hopefully, we can muster up something, come out aggressive in this third quarter, and cut this 14-point lead down to. We need to cut it down to around 7-6, and then I think Connecticut will call a timeout. So if we can go on a nice little run to start this third quarter when it starts, we should be in good shape the rest of the way. They should have all the energy in the world. They've been off for 6 days, so there should be no signs of fatigue here. These other games are starting now. I might have to pull up that game on one of my other screens here. Keep an eye on it. Might pull up this Aces Chicago game. That game is on NBA TV. You gotta keep an eye on the Aces. Asia Wilson, 53 points last game. That was crazy. 53. Tied the WNBA scoring record with Liz Cambage. Still at halftime, guys. 48-34. All right, these other games are kicking off. You should see the scores cycling on your screen. I'm going to keep an eye on this. Shout out to everybody in the chat, on the YouTube, on the Twitch. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all. There we go. Aces Sky. And looks like Asia Wilson back to work already. She scored the first bucket. $53 points. That was tough. Gotta keep an eye on this Dallas game as well. Dallas is in the four spot right now. Right behind Connecticut. So gotta keep an eye on them as well. All right, we're still in commercial here, guys. Still in commercial. Mabry, tough shot by Marina. Let's see. Let's take a look at the standings. We have time. All right, so here in the standings, as you can see, the Aces are number one. X means they've clinched the seed already, 29-4. Liberty here. The C means Commissioner's Cup. The X clinched, so and then the Sun have clinched. So we're only three teams that have clinched. If the Liberty do lose tonight, they'll move to 25-8. The Sun will move to 24-10. So they right now they're about three and a half. What is that? Yeah, about 3.5 games behind. Yeah. So we shall see about we shall see. So we won't lose the second seed tonight, but we should take care of business. Like I said, on the road and at home, the Liberty have been pretty consistent. We're 12-4 at home, 13-3 on the road. RC, what's going on over here? Yeah, bro. We're not playing well. We're down 48-34. They went on a nice run to end that second quarter. Liberty only scored 12 points in the second quarter. They scored 24. So that's where that big lead came from. So we'll see what happens in halftime. I'm over here watching your game on my other screen here. The Aces, Asia Wilson going back to work. Um, yeah. So let's see. If the playoffs started today, the one seed would play the eight seed. So the Aces would play the Sparks, who they just lost to, a couple days ago. New York would play the Mystics. I'm not too big of a fan of that matchup, honestly. If everybody's healthy for the Mystics, and Elena Deladon always seems to get the better of Stewie. So I don't really like that one. But the Sun would play Minnesota, and Dallas would play Atlanta. Remember, for the playoffs, the first round is best of three, and then the semifinal and the final are best of five. So the home team will have the first two games at home, and then one on the road if it goes to a third game. Yeah, so those are the standings right there. As you can see, the Chicago. This is an important game for them. If they lose tonight, they move to 13-21. It'll be even that much harder to try and catch Los Angeles. I think they have the longest winning streak in the league right now, at like 4 games or 5 games or something along those lines. So they're not a team that is gonna be easy to come back on. Asia Wilson, if she hits this, Asia Wilson missing the jumper today. All right, back to Watchalong screen. We're still in commercial here, still at halftime. If you're just joining, still at halftime here. Liberty, you're down 48-34. Um, didn't end the second quarter on a particularly high note. So we're hoping to adjust that. Cool. Still in commercial. Chicago's up 9-6 on the Aces. 6 minutes in to go in the first quarter. Chicago knows they need this game big. They need this game badly. Man, halftime always feels longer when your team's losing. Hey mom, we are too rested. We still in sleep mode. You're absolutely right. They sleeping out there. 12 points on a quarter is not gonna cut it. Just chucking up a bunch of threes isn't gonna cut it. Contested threes at that. Drive to the paint and drive and kick or drive to score. Can't just keep chucking threes, hoping it's gonna go in. That's how you end up shooting yourself out of a game. At least give yourself a chance. We were in the bonus. We should have kept driving, drawing fouls. But we'll see how they respond in the second half. It looks like they're coming back to the broadcast now. Turn the volume up a little bit so I can hear what's going on here. Yeah, the second half should be very interesting. Let's see if the Liberty respond. It should be Sunball to come out in the third quarter. So we need to get a stop and get some better offensive possessions. That's what it comes down to. If the three's not falling, let's do something else. You can't keep shooting. I know you're supposed to, if you're a capable 3-point shooter, you're a shooter, you keep shooting. But there comes at a point where the lead's growing and we haven't scored. You got to try and get to the paint, you know? But we'll see. Marina Mabry, wide open three. Good shot. We need to get Brianna Stewart better possession. She's camping out on a 3-point line. She's 1 for 6. I know she could hit it, but I don't think she shoots a lot of threes. They're showing the first half stats again: 38% for the Liberty, 52% for the Sun. 3 for 14 from three. That's what's killing us. They're 8 for 16. 8 times 3 is 24. I mean, that's 24 points on 3-pointers for them. We have 9. Chicago's up 15-8 on the Aces. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. All right, looks like we're coming back now. RC says, "What is this Super Bowl halftime show?" Exactly. Like I ain't trying to. This joint is mad long. Like commercial mad long. Like, halftime I should say. RC said you're trying to watch both games as I'm at it. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm doing now too. I'm watching your Aces and my Liberty, but this game's coming back on. It's about to have my undivided. Let's see how we respond. So Sun inbound the ball to start the third, and we're off, people. Third quarter, Liberty down 14. Let's see how they respond. Come on, Benija, don't get crossed over early like that. It's funny. The Sun averaged 6.9. Oh, and the Sun score on the first possession. The Sun averaged 6.9 threes a game. They've already hit 8. So they're shooting above their average. Liberty ball with Benija. Benija over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot looking. Benija corner. Benija good pump fake. 15-footer. And she's short. Fights for the rebound. And the Sun get it. Dewana Bonner pushing it. Alyssa Thomas and Jonquel on the floor in the backcourt. Bonner over to Hayes. Hayes cross over to her left. Over to Alyssa Thomas. Over Dewana Bonner wide open three. Over to Heidemann. She passed up the wide open one. Heidemann shoots the three though and misses Jonquel with the rebound. Over to Benija. All right, let's make a run here now. Jonquel with the ball. Get Dewana a good and then they call a kick ball. Dewana kick ball on the Sun. Jonquel got to get in the paint on Dewana. Come on now. You a little heavier than her. Get her down in the paint and score. She want to shoot threes. You put her in the post. Ball back inbound with the Liberty. Jonquel with the ball on the 3-point line. Hands it off to Sloot. Sloot gets the screen. Sloot probing. Sloot over to Stewie. Benija corner three, and she misses. Good rebound by Jonquel. Jonquel goes back up and scores. Thank you. They can't guard her down there. Get the ball to her. 36-50. Heidemann pushes up quickly, almost gets a layup, but slows it down. Heidemann in the paint. Heidemann over to Alyssa Thomas. Spin move over to Tiffany Hayes. 3. That's way off. Jonquel with the rebound. Jonquel over to Sabrina. Sabrina with the ball. Sabrina got to wake up too. Stewie got to get off the 3-point line. And Stewie turns the ball over. Pay attention, Stewie. You just holding the ball in front of her face. Alyssa Thomas drives, gets blocked by Jonquel on the help. Stewie, wake up. You holding the ball in front of Alyssa Thomas' face. Over here picking up your dribble, holding the ball right in front of her face, and gets it popped right out of her hands. You gotta wake up. Ball back with the Sun. Alyssa Thomas over to Heidemann. Gets the screen from Alyssa Thomas. Heidemann dribbling 3-point line. Gets the rescreen from Alyssa Thomas over to Tiffany Hayes. Force her right. There you go. Heidemann with the ball, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, crossover. She steps back, chucks it at the basket, and misses. And Benija with the rebound. Good defensive possession. Now let's score. Sloop quickly up the court. Sloop 1-2 and gets fouled. Vandersloot gets fouled, and she goes to the line. Third foul on Tiffany Hayes. So Vandersloot goes to the line for 2. Let's see if she can hit some free throws. So first foul of the quarter on the Sun. Vandersloot at the line, hits the first free throw. Courtney Vandersloot at the line to shoot the second, and she misses the second. She's been struggling free. I don't know if she was always a good free throw shooter, but this season, like, she's been missing a lot. Ball back in play with the Sun. They're running their offense. Alyssa Thomas guarded by Jonquil. Hand off to DeWanna Bonner, and they call a foul on Stewie for running through the screen. She has 4 fouls. Brianna Stewart with 4 fouls. They might have to make a sub. Ball back in play with the Liberty. With the Sun. DeWanna Bonner for 3, and she cashes it in. 53-37. DeWanna Bonner's killing from 3 tonight. We can't stop her. And their whole team's hitting. I think she's hit probably 4 of their. There we go. Get the ball. You over here jumping up and down. Oh man. And Jonquil misses a layup. Sun back on the break. They're playing 4-on-5 right now. Alyssa Thomas wide open, and they score timeout Liberty. 19-point lead by the Sun. DeWanna Bonner gets wide open for 3 off a screen. Jonquil misses a layup at the other end, doesn't grab the rebound. She falls down. They run in transition and get a wide open layup from Alyssa Thomas. Wow. Okay. Did not see this coming. I didn't even change their score. That was my bad. Make sure I got the right score up there. Yep, 55-37. Yeah. Thought the Liberty coming off 6 days off would be fully rested, ready for the stretch run here. And they've come out and played horribly. Been outworked. Nothing more to say about that. Looking at this Aces Chicago game. Chicago is up 20-11. 2.5 left in the first quarter. Minnesota's up 26-21 on Dallas. Who's scoring for them? Yeah, they way too rested. I don't want. We should never have 6 days off ever again. Mm-mm-mm. Let me look at this other game here. Seattle, Indiana. Indiana's up 57-50. Okay. Let's see. Kelsey Mitchell up to 21 points. Thank you. 4 for 8 from 3. Thank you, Kelsey. I think I'll put a nice little bet on that for her to hit over 2.5 threes. Mm-mm-mm. Liberty out here just getting their cardio in, and just running up and down doing sprints. They're not trying to hoop tonight. It looks like they are not trying to hoop tonight, y'all. The one of honor up to 16 points. She's 4 for 7 from three. All right, the game's back. Game is back. I don't even want to talk about this game. People get me upset. Um, they're interviewing Alyssa Thomas' parents since it's Alyssa Thomas night. Um, but the game is back in play with the Liberty. Let's see what they do. If they just turn over or Marine for three. Marine gets fouled on a 3-point shot. We get lucky there, thankfully. So Marine goes to the line for 3 free throws. I couldn't really see if that was a true foul or not, but I'll take it. We need all the help we can get right now from the refs. Cause they out there doing foolishness. So Marine at the line hits the first free throw. So it's 2 fouls on them. Okay, 1 foul on us. Cool. Can you stop interviewing her parents, please? I just want to see the game. Respectfully. Marine hits the second free throw. And Marine at the line for the third. And she misses the third. Come on, why can't we just make all our free throws? 55-39. For a shooter like Marine, you would think she would make all her free throws, or majority of her free throws. Ball back in with the Sun. Alyssa Thomas with the ball over to Natisha Heidemann. Down to Alyssa Thomas. She drives, pump fakes, and scores on Jonquel. Easy. Easy pick and roll offense. And they get a shot at the basket. Jonquel almost turns the ball over. And a foul on Natisha Heidemann. Yeah. Liberty inbound the ball to Jonquel. Jonquel has the ball. Jonquel, Sabrina wide open for three, and Sabrina rattles it in and out. Not been Sabrina's night at all. She was shooting at a hot clip coming out of All Star, but I guess this break must have cooled her down a bit. Alyssa Thomas backdoor to Heidemann. Sabrina gets lost, and it's a 20-point lead. Connecticut looking like a well-oiled machine, and we look like early season Liberty. Vandersloot drives, pass to Marine. Marine pump fake crossover, step back by Marine. Tough shot, and she cashes it in. Tough shot by Marine. 59-41, back to 19. Sun are running the ball down our throats. Sun with the ball. Tiffany Hayes drives behind the back over to the corner. Natisha Heidemann wide open for three. And we let lucky. It rattles out. Jonquel with the rebound. Vandersloot with the ball. Let's see if we can make a nice little run here. And it's a kick ball. And it stays Liberty ball. And Sabrina gets lost. And Natisha Heidemann goes back door and scores an easy layup. Yeah, this has been pleasant to watch. Vandersloot wide open for three. Vandersloot for three. Thank you. We get some offense running here. 59-44. Let's get it down to single digits before the fourth, and we have a game. Let's get it down to single digits. Natisha Heidemann over to Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas directed traffic over to Rebecca Allen. Rebecca Allen crossover. Rebecca Allen, she travels. They don't call it. Dewana Bonner with the ball. Gets the screen from Alyssa Thomas. Good defense. Good defense. Don't foul. She steps through, throws it at the basket. If that would have went in, the stream would have been off, people. She just chucked it at the basket. It hit off the front of the rim. Liberty ball. Vandersloot comes off the screen. Vandersloot over to Marine. Sabrina pump fakes. And she gets fouled by Tiffany Hayes. That's the fourth foul of the quarter on the home team. So it looks like Tiffany Hayes goes back to the bench and Ty Harris comes back in for the Sun. Vandersloot back with the ball. Liberty are in the bonus. John Quell over to Marine. Marine over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot, same spot for three. Off the front of the rim. Get the ball. Good hustle by Benija. Marine with the ball. Down to John Quell. John Quell goes up and scores. Thank you. Dewana can't guard you down there, and they call a timeout. Thank you. Jeez. You got her sealed in the paint under the basket. Get the ball to her ASAP. Dewana, he can't guard you. So the Sun call a timeout. Liberty whittled into the lead, down 13. Was down 20 at one point. We're down 13 now. In the bonus with 4 minutes to go. That means we should be in the paint. 7-0 run in the last minute and 22 seconds. That means we should be living in the paint right now. Force them to foul us, and we get to the line and hit our free throws. Excuse me. RC says Stephanie White, Sun coach, hit that time on quick. Yep. Yes, she did. That was a good timeout by her to give her credit, but we need the ball back in play. Their starter, besides Tiffany Hayes, their starters are in the game. Dewana Monner falls and we get the ball. Come on, we got numbers. She's still on the floor. Let's push it. Sabrina over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot, you should. Oh, John Quell reverse. Foul and one. There we go. There we go. Get the ball into the paint. Thank you. And we can cut it down to 10. They got the ball down to Vandersloot. Alyssa Thomas with the foul. The ball hung on the rim, dropped, and we can cut it to 10. John Quell at the line for the 3-point play, and she cashes it in. 10-point game. We in a different game now. Just keep getting the ball into the paint. Ball back and play with the Sun. Ty Harris brings the ball up the court over to Natisha Heidemann. Over to Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas screens Ty Harris. Ty Harris gets a screen from Alyssa. John Quell get back to Alyssa. Oh, good back door by Rebecca Allen. That's the second back door that the Sun have gotten, and wide open layups. We got to pay attention there. Sabrina shoots a three. We don't need it. Good rebound by Benija. Benija gets the ball out. Benija shoots a three. We didn't need that. Come on, guys. We were doing good getting into the paint. Alyssa Thomas with the ball. Alyssa Thomas gets all the way to the baskets. We're giving back this team, bro. 63-49. We just reverse. Benija misses the reverse layup. Now we just doing foolishness. We went away from what was working. Alyssa Thomas with the ball. Alyssa Thomas in and out dribble. Guarded by Sabrina. Top to Heidemann. Heidemann over to Ty Harris. Down to Rebecca Allen. And they throw it over the top, and it's out of bounds on the Sun. We went away from what was working. We shot 2 quick threes. For what? RC Marine is an underrated passer too. I think the largest deficit is 27, right? Yeah, somewhere around there. Nelson, get back into the paint. Brianna Stewart back in the game. Good backdoor. Vandersloot reverse layup and scores. We get away with probably a moving screen there, but back to a 12-point game. If we can end the quarter at 10 or lower, we'll be in good shape. We can't have it at 15-20. Heidemann with the ball. Good pass to Alyssa Thomas. Press up on her. Screen to Ty Harris. Back to Alyssa. Alyssa push shot. And it rolls in and out. Brianna Stewart with the rebound. Let's get back into the paint. Back into the paint. That's what's been working. Brianna Stewart. Down to John Quell. Come on, that's Rebecca Allen. You got to score that foul. Thank you. You have to score that. John Quell gets fouled, and we're back to the line. We got Rebecca Allen pinned under the basket. So JJ back to the line for free throws. If they're gonna put Rebecca Allen, DeWanna Bonner, all these weak people on there, you gotta score, like, or get fouled. 11. Just gotta hit our free throws. John Quell hits the first free throw. So John Quell at the line for the second. And she hits the second. There we go. 10-point game. Let's keep it around here or lower. Let's get a stop here. Ty Harris brings the ball up the court. Over to Alyssa Thomas. Handoff to Natisha Heidemann. Back to Ty Harris. Over to Rebecca Allen. She pulls a mid-range jumper, and she's short. Rebound, Stewie. Stewie over to Vandersloot. Come on, let's get a shot in the paint again. They can't hold John Quell right now. Somebody cut. John Quell to Stewie. Stewie for three. I'm not going. Stewie shoots a three and misses. The three is not working. Let's get to the basket. DeWanna Bonner, deep three. Thank God she took a bad shot. John Quell with the rebound. John Quell pushing it behind the back, dribbled by John Quell. Over to Benija. Top to Stewie. To Sluty. Come on, Marine, move. Marine, Marine down to John Quell. Good pass. Benija for three. Please, we need it. Oh, in and out. Stewie and John Quell both hit the ball, and it's back to the Sun. The three is just not falling tonight. The three is just not falling tonight, y'all. We got some good looks there. I can't complain about those looks, but the three's not falling. Rebecca Allen for three, and she's short. Rebound, Sluty. 36 seconds. Are they gonna play 2 for 1? Sluty in and out dribble, up and under, and she tried to go 2 for 1 by herself and missed the layup. Now it jams us up. We're behind in possession, and we settle it back down. There's a 3-second difference between the shot clock, game clock. So we're only gonna have 3 seconds. We can't let them score here. Alyssa Thomas drives, picks up her dribble. DeWanna Bonner pump fake, good rotation, good block by John Quell. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Sluty from half court. And we miss. So we got it down to 10. We got it down to 10. I didn't even start the clock, guys. The quarter's over. They said the Sun are 18-1 when they're up through 3, but the Liberty whittled that lead down to 10. We just keep chucking threes. The three's not falling tonight, guys. I understand it's wide open, but we were in the bonus. You just continue to attack. Not make them foul you. Get 2 points at the line. Get your rhythm at the free throw line, and then you can go back to shooting. But what do I know? Fourth quarter. Let me get everything set up for the fourth. Reset everything here. We got into the bonus. That should be the ultimate priority. Get to the line. Everyone want to shoot threes like they chef. Yeah. See, when the threes are falling, it's all good. But when the three's not falling, you got to do something else, you know? You can't just keep shooting it. You breaking up a storm out there. Building brick houses out there and just keep shooting. Y'all are 4 for 22 from 3. 18%. Something got to give. You got to be a smart player and be like, all right, the three's not falling tonight. Let me penetrate and get an easier basket. The Sun, they're shooting 9 for 25. So they were shooting 8 for 13 earlier. Their threes have fallen off. So now it's time for us to attack. John Quell, good quarter from her. She has 13 and 9. She was getting to the foul line. Nobody on that team could really guard her. So we need to continue to get her in the paint. She got to keep the ball high and score. Sabrina has 4. Stewie has had 11 since like the second quarter. Vandersloot scored a couple buckets here and there. Marine hit a nice jump shot. She has up to 8. So we gotta make a move here. We whittled it down from 20 to 10. We should have enough juice to get it get this lead all the way back. We start the quarter with the ball, so we got to score on that first possession, set the tone. I hope Sandy's telling them that, like, hey, listen, guys, I know we're getting some wide open shots, but we've only made 4 3-pointers out of 22 attempts. Something got to give, you know? Something got to give. Looking at these other scores, Indiana up 65-59 on Seattle. Chicago's up 33-22 on Las Vegas. And the Lynx are up 36-34 on Dallas. Yeah, the Sun are 2.5 games back. I think I said 3.5 earlier. Math was not my strongest subject in school. They have a pretty cake schedule too, besides us. All right, so let's see how the Liberty start off this fourth quarter, guys. We're going to the fourth. It's Liberty ball to start. Let's see who's on the floor for them. Ball in play. Sabrina, Brianna. Let's see who else is here. Marine, Jonquel, Benija. Benija got to score that. Yes, Benija gets a point right out the gate. There we go. We're back to single digits for the first time in a while. There we go. That's what I like to see. 55-63. Let's make a move. Natisha Heidemann, Alyssa Thomas, Dewana Bonner, as who's this? Tiff Hayes and Ty Harris. Fight over that, Sabrina. You gotta fight over it. Get back. Get back. There we go. 2 seconds. Ty Harris pulls a three. She misses. Great defense on that possession. Stewie with the rebound. Let's get another one. Jonquel with the ball. Hand off to Marine. Marine gets into the paint, and that should be a charge. And it is a charge. She hit the basket, but it was a charge. Man, that was a good. That was the first time I saw a nice drive by my MJ. Unfortunately, she got in the ear and caused a foul. Nelson, did I see the Isaiah Simmons trade? Yeah, I mean, I'm a Giants fan, but I don't pay too much attention to trades and stuff like that. I only pay attention when the season starts. Whoever we got is who we got. Dewana Bonner again from three, and she hits. Oh my goodness, this lady keeps hitting shots. Back to a double-digit lead. Jeez, bro. Dewana Bonner really cooking. Jonquel in the paint. Jonquel spin on Alyssa Thomas, gets a layup. That's easy. That should be every possession down. Give the ball to Jonquel. Let her go to work. 57-66. Back to 9. Let's get a stop here. We got to guard Dewana Bonner. She's the only one that's really contributing a lot of offense. If Ty Harris wants to go for 50, let her. Fight over all them screens. Good defense. Oh, don't leave her open. Tiff Hayes shoots an air ball, and Sabrina saves the ball. That was close. Almost went out of bounds. Down to Stewie. Stewie gets the ball, and they call a foul on the post entry pass on the Sun. First foul of the quarter for the Sun. Tiffany Hayes, 5 fouls on her, so she's going to the bench again. See, Dejanay Carrington not playing, guys. They didn't report that. So she's out with she was a game time decision. Sabrina picks up her dribble. Nobody coming to the ball. Stewie with the ball. Stewie over to Jonquel. Jonquel fade jumper. Why is Jonquel shooting turnaround fades from 20 feet away from the bat? Somebody stop the ball. Oh my goodness. Stop the ball, and Alyssa Thomas gets a wide open layup. Stewie floater misses, and Benija saves the ball. Benija has the ball. Somebody move. Jonquel in the paint. Over to Stewie. Stewie, we gotta hit a three. Nope. And we miss another three. Oh my goodness. Alyssa Thomas driving. She's using the arm bar. They don't call it. She's over here pushing off and they're not calling it. But we get the ball back. We got to score here. But Niger shoots a three now. Yes, we finally hit a three. But Niger hits the three. And we get it to an 8-point game. Come on now. Yeah, RC. Both our squads are bugging out right now. Both our squads playing like trash right now, honestly. 8-point game. Brianna Stewart has not scored this half. Oh my goodness. Dewana Bonner shoots a 32-footer. And it's back to a double-digit lead. She really wants this game. She's shooting it from the logo, basically. Sabrina drives. Sabrina finally gets a layup. Get to the paint. Thank you. We get it back to 9. We can't keep trading buckets, though. Yo, I'm face guarding Dewana Bonner. Face guard her. She's shooting from everywhere. Everybody else, who cares? Don't get screened off. Oh my, thank you. Good defense by Stewie in the passing lane. And Sabrina almost dribbles it out of bounds. We get lucky there. Whew. Good defense. Benija with the ball. Gets the screen from Jonquel to Stewie. Stewie with the pump fake over to Sabrina. Over to MJ. Jonquel get in the paint. Jonquel gets blocked. Oh my goodness. Good block by Dewana Bonner. Jonquel, how you let her block you like that? Jonquel had a wide open layup. I don't know what she tried to do and gets blocked by Dewana Bonner. Spin, pump fake. All you had to do was pump fake, and that would have been an easy layup. But she tries to go up and gets a shot blocked. But it looks like Dewana Bonner is hurt right now. Oh boy, this team, man, this team. All you got to do is throw a pump fake, Jonquel, and Dewana's flying right on by. But we move, people. Stephanie White called a timeout for the Suns, so they lose a timeout here. Mm-mm-mm. We're in timeout right now. Let me look at the Aces game real quick. Oh, Chicago's up 11 points, 44-33, 3 minutes ago. Step through by Mabry. Oh, Mabry hit a nice step through on Chelsea Gray. Man, Amazon over here promoing their stuff, of course. We on their platform, so they have to. How many points this girl got? That ticket is toast. Alyssa Thomas getting wide open layups. It is what it is, what it is. Still in commercial right now, guys. Still in commercial. Still in commercial. Yeah, I'll take over the loss. Arika is not really doing anything tonight. I'll take it. Let's see what Courtney Vandersloot is doing. Still in commercial. Still in commercial, guys. Thanks for everybody who's tuned in right now. Appreciate it. I know the Liberty aren't winning, but we have a pretty decent game if the Liberty can make it interesting towards the end. We have 5.5 minutes to turn this around where it's a 9-point game. So they have some time to just get some solid defensive stops and let's stop letting Dewana Bonner do everything. She's literally everywhere. She's 6 for 11 from 3 for 22 points. Not gonna win too many games if you're giving up wide open threes to her. And it's not even like the threes she's shooting are close. She's shooting long threes. We need to press up on her. Make her put the ball on the floor. We're playing back, and she's just shooting the ball. And I mean, credit to her. She's hitting it, but geez. All right, y'all. They coming back from the commercial. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. RC says, congrats on reaching that 100. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, bro. Reaching that 100 mark, man. I was shocked myself. Ball back good play, man, but appreciate it. Sunball. That's a Suns. Sunball. Dewana bought her pump fake. She pulls up the midi and she can't miss. She just can't miss. Lead back up to 11. Dewana Bonner, excuse me. Vandersloot into the lane, floater. Vandersloot. See, we trading baskets. We 64-73. Come on, we got to get a stop. Come on, Kayla Thornton, you're a defensive stopper. Play her tight. Alyssa Thomas spin move on Brianna Stewart and we're just trading baskets. Alyssa Thomas spin move on Brianna and scores 75-64. Brianna Stewart shoots a floater and she hits it. Back to 9. We going 11, 9, 8, 11. Alyssa Thomas is looking at Brianna Stewart like cooked food. Good backdoor cut by Tiff Hayes, and she scores. The offense is just too easy for them. Back to 11-point lead, 77-66. We can't get a stop right now. Benija with the ball. Benija posting up. Somebody got to be open. Somebody's open. Sabrina, we need a 3. Sabrina, thank you. Come on. 69-77, 8-point game. Let's get a stop now. Let's get a stop. Stay on them. Stay on them. Alyssa Thomas with the rock. Alyssa Thomas guarded by Stewie. Good switch there. Tiffany Hayes drives baseline, handoff to Rebecca Allen over to Ty Harris. Alyssa Thomas floater. She misses. Ooh, I'm glad. Rebecca Allen had a wide open layup and passed up. Sloot off the screen. Sloot over to Benija. They call a foul. Oh, they call an offensive foul on Benija. That's not a foul, Tiff. I don't know what you were trying to get. Dang it. We got the stop and then we turned the ball over, guys. Story of the Liberty. Liberty ball. Ty Harris with the ball over to Alyssa Thomas. Jonquel Jones back in the game. For Kayla Thornton. Tiff Harris drives on Stewie. She passes out to Dewana Bonner. She shoots in Sabrina face, misses. Good rebound. Let's go. Let's go. We got 3.5 to go. We got to make a run. Oh, pass it. Layup, Jonquel. And Jonquel gets fouled. Jonquel, why you go up on the left side of the basket? She's Alyssa Thomas double. 24 for the season. Passes Tina Charles for most in the season. So the clock is stopped at 3 minutes 26 seconds to be exact. Jonquel Jones at the line for 2 free throws, so we can get this to a 6-point game. She hits the first. I don't want to see no more contested jump shots. Jonquel with 16 points. And Jonquel hits the second. 17 points for Jonquel. 6-point game. 3.5 to go. We can make a run here. Get a stop here, and it can get really interesting. Yeah, tight defense. Don't let Dewana Bonner get no wide open shots. They run in the same sort of play. Good help by Sabrina, and she gets fouled. Good defense. Y'all running that same play over and over. Good defense. Way to sniff it out. That's 3 fouls. Oh, Tiff Hayes is fouled out. 3:13 to go. Ball back in with the Liberty. 6-point game. So Vandersloot with the ball. Vandersloot picks up her dribble. Over to Stewie. Stewie drives. Scoop. Stewie with the layup. Yes, sir. We back in this. Let me set up. 4-point game. Natisha Heidemann over to Alyssa Thomas. Rebecca Allen comes off the screen. Doesn't shoot it. Ty Harris with the ball. 3-point line. 10 seconds on the shot clock. She drives behind the back, and they call a foul on Benija. Oh, come on, Benija. But Niger playing a little bit too aggressive on that. No need to foul there. I know you're trying to get in ahead, but no need to foul. Just play tough defense. So there was a timeout called. We're in commercial again. Liberty making it interesting. 4-point game here. Let me take a look at the chat. I don't know type of thing. Yeah. These teams on some other type of time. Liberty trying to fight, but maybe too little too late. We'll see. John Quell should have been like, y'all move out the way. Let me exactly. Um, she should have been abusing Dewana. Get the switch on Dewana in the post and abuse her. She got make her play both ends. Like the lady, she up there in age. Let her play both ends. She's having a good offensive night. Make her work on defense. It was a timeout. Why is it just not telling me who the timeout is on? It's an official's timeout. That's why. So 2 minutes 43 seconds left to go in the game. Liberty at one point were down 20. Now it's a 4-point game. Anything can happen. 4-point game. We're just gonna get some stops. It's sun ball when they come back out of the timeout. John Quall leading the way with 17. Vandersloot with 13. Stewie with 15. Alyssa Thomas has 18 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds for them. Dewana Bonner leading them 24 points, 9 rebounds. Tiffany Hayes just fouled out, but she added 13. At the half, Chicago's up 50-37 on the Las Vegas Aces. Dallas is losing to Minnesota 44-42 right now. I almost call them the Pacers. The Fever are up 83-79 on Seattle in the fourth quarter there. So both of our games, the 7 o'clock games, are pretty close. All right, let's see what happens here, guys. Coming back out of the timeout. Ball inbounds for, oh no, I started it too soon. Ball inbound to Seattle, to the Connecticut. I almost call him Seattle. Natisha Heidemann, deep three, misses. Yes, JJ with the rebound. Double for JJ. 4-point game, 2.5 to go. We got to get a efficient shot here. Can't waste possessions. Vandersloot over to Stewie. Back to Vandersloot. Over to Sabrina. Sabrina head fake. Back to Sluty. Back to Sabrina. Down to John Quell. John Quell by yourself. 5 seconds. Spins. Fall away. And it rolls off. Sunball. 2 minutes to go. We needed that one. Okay. Heidemann with the ball. Gets the screen. Sabrina fights over it. Ty Harris gets the screen from Alyssa Thomas. Mid-range jumper, and she cashes it in. That might be the dagger there. Back up to a 6-point game. Hayes is fouled out, Moi. Hayes has fouled out of the game. So she's not coming back. Oh, man. We miss a... JJ misses one on one end, and Ty Harris gets a mid-range jump shot on the other. Ty Harris has played well. Vandersloot doesn't fight over the screen. She elects to go around it, and she pulls up for a wide open mid-range jump shot. Well, now you got to be even more efficient with the shot. The threes haven't been falling, so what do you do here in this position? Yeah, son, I think unless the Liberty hit a three right here or get a quick basket here, if the Liberty don't score here, this game could be over. Ball back in play. Brianna Stewart, top of the key. Let's move. Let's move. Over to John Quell. John Quell on the 3-point line. Hand off to Sabrina. Sabrina to John Quell. John Quell down to Stewie. Stewie gets fouled by Dewana Bonner and the clock stops. That's what we need. Clock stopping. And Stewie goes to the line. Just got to hit our free throws. Just got to hit our free throws. So Stewie at the line. That's 14 fouls. First foul in the last 2 minutes on the Sun. Stewie at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Come on, Stewie. Stewie hits the first free throw. That's what we like. 74-79. 1 minute, 39 seconds to go in this game. Stewie at the line for the second free throw. And she cashes it in. 4-point game. Sun ball. We got to get a stop here. Must get a stop. Must get a stop. Ty Harris over to Alyssa Thomas. John Quell guarding her. Dewana goes back door. They stop it. Heidemann comes off the screen. Heidemann to the layup. And she misses the layup. Liberty have a chance. Stewie with the ball. Stewie dribbling the ball up the court. Stewie drives. Corner. Vandersloot. 3. Oh, John Quell with the rebound. Over to Benija. Sabrina. Pump fake. Sabrina over to Stewie. Vandersloot. We don't got time. Stewie spin move. Stewie mid-range jumper, and she's short. Oh, that was it right there. We needed that possession. We needed that possession. She takes a tough turnaround jumper. Why did you switch? Thank you. Switch back. Rebound. Oh no, we don't get the offensive rebound, and that's the game right there. Game over. We don't get the rebound. They get the offensive rebound. Dewana Bonner right in her hand, and she scores 81-75, and that's the game. Come on, y'all. You got to be more aggressive than that. Wait, why did the shot clock reset? Hold on. Oh, it hit the rim. It hit the rim. Stewie got to get in there and try and get that rebound. John Quell's out there contesting. You got all little people in there. You got to go help out. But listen, credit to the Sun. Dewana Bonner especially. She came out and she shot this team to a victory. Her and Alyssa Thomas, the two married people. Oh man. 75-81, 37 seconds to go. So now we need a 3, and we haven't been shooting the 3 well all night. We had 2 possessions right down in the money quarter, right here, and we missed them both. All right, Liberty took a timeout. Liberty down to their last timeout, actually. Ball. Down to John Quell. You got to move fast. No time to waste. Sabrina for 3? Yeah! Sabrina for 3. There we go. 3-point game. And barely any time went off the clock. Let's go, baby. And the Sun called a timeout. Let's go. 3-point game. 33 seconds left to go. So the Liberty will at least get 1 possession if they get the rebound. So if they hit a 3, it could get interesting, and they did. Stewie inbounded to John Quell in the post. John Quell handoff to to Sabrina coming off the down screen. Splash. Big shot by Sab. Big shot. All right, so it's a timeout by the Sun. 3-point game. 33 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Liberty at one point were down 20 points in this game. They fought all the way back. Do they have one more stop in them? We need a stop and a secured rebound. Then what do we do? Do we go for 3 to tie? Do we go for a 2 in the foul game? What do we do here? What do I have up there? 81. Oh, sorry. 81-78. I think I clicked it way too much. 81-78, guys. 81-78. Ball back and play with the Sun. Ty Harris with the ball. Ty Harris drives right hand. She gets to the basket and smokes the layup. Timeout by the Liberty. She had a wide open layup and smokes the layup. Whoa. We get off the hook there. Stop the clock. We get off the hook there, boy, I tell you. She gets all the way to the basket. 1, 2. No foul. She just smokes the layup. There's no foul there. No foul. Nobody. You're supposed to keep your eye on the man and your eye on the ball. Nobody comes over for the help. Thankfully, she smokes the layup. Woo-wee! All right. So what do the Liberty do here? It's 23 seconds left in the game. There's no shot clock. Do they go for 3 or do they go for a quick 2 and then play the foul game? What do we do here? 20-point lead erased, down to 3. 23 seconds to go. Come on now. Let me put my shorts on before I jump up. All right. Liberty about to inbound the ball. Vandersloot inbounding the ball down to Stewie. Stewie, quick move. Corner to Sab. Sab just chucks it. She was falling out of bounds, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. That wasn't the play. Oh, my gosh. This is over now. Jeez. That was a tough play in the first place. A cross-court pass from the baseline. Foul. And a foul. We got to play the foul game now. Oh, my goodness, man. That's not the play. That's a tough play. That's a tough play. And foul. Oh, my gosh, bro. What play was that? You get Breanna Stewart. Oh, my goodness, bro. Breanna Stewart all the way on the opposite 3-point corner tries to throw a pinpoint Luka Doncic, LeBron James type pass to Sabrina coming off a screen to be in that exact spot. And woo, Rebecca Allen, she misses the free throw. And then Sabrina, she just tried and throw it off a player or something. She tries to shoot it and it goes behind the basket. Come on, Rebecca Allen, miss. She hits the second. All right, now we got to definitely shoot a 3. We can't waste time. But Nigel pulls up for 3, and she misses. Oh, we get the swipe, and Stewie goes up and scores. Stop the clock. Foul. Oh, she turns it over. Oh, she gets fouled. Foul. Oh, my goodness, the Liberty can steal this game. Stewie gets the rebound off the miss. It was 80-82. We go to foul. DeWanna Bonner turns the ball over, and we get fouled on a 3-point shot. Oh, my days. It's 0.3 seconds left, y'all. 0.3 seconds left. Oh, they did a coach's challenge. They're challenging. Oh, my gosh. We went for the foul, and she turns it over. Sabrina shoots. Rebecca Allen. Yeah. Rebecca Allen makes contact with Sabrina on the 3. Yep, she hits her hand. Holy smokes, y'all. Oh my gosh, they're showing the replay. Coach's challenge. I think they had one more timeout left. Liberty are out of timeouts. I think I didn't take away all their timeouts. Liberty out of timeouts. The Sun with one timeout left. I think this might be used on the challenge. Are they gonna be adding time to the clock? Yo, if we get out of here, bro, with a win. All right, let me not count my chickens before they hatch. Yo, what a game we've had here tonight, y'all. Shout out to all y'all that's been in here with me the whole time when I was looking depressed, sitting back, legs cocked up. But you seen when it got down to it, Sabrina, she's over a 90% foul shooter. Knock on wood. Come on, Sab. This is for the game here. Sab hits the first. Let's go, Sab. Let's go, Sab. 81-82. 1.4 seconds left on the clock, guys. Sab at the line for the second. Sab rolls into second. If we get... All right. Calm. Sabrina at the line for the third free throw. 1.4 seconds left on the clock. Sabrina Ionescu for the third free throw. And she misses. Oh, no, Sab. Oh, and Sabrina misses the free throw. Oh, man. Oh, that was for the game. They go... Oh, Sab. And they go into overtime. We go to overtime. Sab with the game in her palms and hit short on the free throw. Oh, man. But look. Extra basketball, man. What a final minute of basketball here. Wow. That last possession was insane. We're thinking we're down. What were we down? We were down 4, I think. Down 4. We miss a shot. Brianna gets the rebound, just throws it at the backboard. It goes in. We're down 3. They inbound the ball. DeWanna Bonner expects a foul. She tries to throw it out, but we don't foul her. We get the ball back, get it to Sabrina. Sabrina gets fouled on the 3-point shot with 1 second left. She just made 2, missed the last one, and we go to overtime, people. Short right off the front of the rim. Wow. Comeback Liberty. Down 20, guys. We were down 20. We were down 20 points. We go into overtime, y'all. I think, 5 minutes for overtime they got? Wow. Both teams get 2 timeouts back. Wow. What a game here, guys. I was writing them off. I was saying if we hit a shot here, it could be it. And we hit the shots. She made the important one. She gave us a fight in overtime. Hopefully we took Connecticut's heart. They blew a 20-point lead. We could still win this game now. We're not giving up easy. I like the fight this team showed. I like it. I love it. OT, 5 minutes in overtime. That would have been our first lead since the second quarter if she would have hit that. Wow. We were down 20, RC. 20, bro. We look dead in the water. And I said if we can get it to around 10 by the end of the third, we have a chance. And the ladies did that. All right. A brand new ball game now, baby. Let's get this show on the road. Jump ball. And oh, that's backcourt. No, they don't call backcourt. Okay, cool. Sun ball. Alyssa Thomas drives, tries to hit the spin move. Natisha Heidemann, wide open 3. And she misses. Yeah. Sabrina with the rock. Sabrina, don't rush it. Sabrina with the ball, guarded by Heidemann. Gets the screen from Stewie. Over to Benijah. Benijah down to Jonquel. Jonquel up, and they call a foul on DeWanna Bonner. Yes, sir. That's what we should have been doing all game. DeWanna can't guard her. Form is Liberty ball inbounded. Vandersloot with the rock. Vandersloot to Stewie. Stewie, foul line jumper. Cash. Liberty have their first lead since the second quarter. 84-82. Alyssa Thomas with the rock. Hand off the, they call a foul on Stewie running through the screen on Heidemann. First lead since 30-26. 6-minute, 48-minute mark in the second quarter. What a game. What a game we're witnessing here, guys. This might be if we can pull this off, this might be a really season defining win, how this team has improved. On the road, hostile environment, down 20 against the third seed. Come back, ball in play. Ty Harris floater. They short on everything now. They legs starting to play a part. Liberty ball. Sabrina with the rock. Sabrina crossover. Sabrina to Stewie. Stewie 3-ball. Stewie. Come on. And they call a timeout. Come on now. May not come when you want her, but she's always on time. If you know, you know. Sun called a timeout. Liberty up 5. Let's go, baby. Woo-wee. Yeah, the fans in the crowd, they know it. They can sense it. They can smell it. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Stewie, 21-11, double-double. Come on. That's what we needed to do. That's what we need to do. Now we just need to lock back in on defense and secure these rebounds. Come on now. Oh, sorry. They said 21. It was 24-11. They just updated it. Ball back in play with the Sun. Remember, no Tiffany Hayes. She's fouled out. So Ty Harris has been. Oh, good defense. John Quell almost gets the steal. Alyssa Thomas with the ball. Hand off to Heidemann. Heidemann dribbles, goes right, back to Ty Harris. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, over to Heidemann. Heidemann has to shoot it. Heidemann for 3. She doesn't get it off in time. Shot clock violation. Yes. Nobody wants to shoot the rock. Nobody wants to shoot. They nervous. Ty Harris had a wide open layup. The one she missed was in her mind. She seen John Quell out the corner of her eye and passes it to Heidemann for a shot clock violation. They're going to review it to see if she got it off in time, but it might be close. 2 seconds she gets the ball. 1 second she dribbles. There's no way she gets that off in time. Zeros. Thank you. Yes, that's way late. My son, the ref was right. Come on now, guys. We are here. They wave it off as they were right to. There's a foul on both teams in this quarter right now. Sorry about that. Make sure that everything is looking right. Sun have 1 timeout. Liberty have 2 timeouts. Both teams get 2 timeouts to start, and the Sun have called one already. Ball back in play with the Libs. Sabrina brings it up the court. Gets the screen from John Quell. Over to Stewie. Stewie, pump fake. Stewie over to Sabrina. Over to Sluty. Sluty down to JJ. JJ. Spin move. John Quell with the left. Come on now. 89-82. 7-point game. Alyssa Thomas with the rock. Alyssa Thomas. Over to Rebecca Allen. Dribbling. She can't dribble. Oh, Alyssa Thomas over to DeWanna Bonner. Tries to step back. She does it. Good defense. Alyssa Thomas drives. Tries to throw it up, and she scores. 89-84. Under 3 minutes to go. Over to Stewie. 7-2 run by the Liberty. Last minute and a half. Over to Sabrina. Sabrina with the rock. Let's get a good possession here. Sabrina gets the screen from JJ. DeWanda hedges out on her. Somebody's open. Down to John Quell. Layup. Let's go. Good assist by Sabrina. Back to a 7-point lane. 21 from John Quell. Let's go. 91-84. 2.5 to go. Alyssa with the ball. They're getting frustrated. DeWanda with the ball. Fight over them screens. There we go. DeWanda drives, tries to scoop it, and she scores. She gets a highway to the basket. 91-86. Let's go. If they want to trade baskets, we can do that. Over to Sabrina from Sluty. Sabrina gets the screen from JJ. Sabrina tried to thread the needle. Alyssa Thomas driving. Alyssa Thomas over to Heidemann. DeWanna down to Alyssa. They bring the double over to Ty Harris. Over to Rebecca Allen. She shoots. Oh, Oh, they call a foul on Jonquel. Rebecca Allen hits the three. So it could be a potential 4-point play here. It could be a potential 4-point play. They're going to review it to I don't know what. Oh, she's called for a foul on the screener. Rebecca Allen shoots, hits the three. They're going to see if the foul was before or after the shot, the shooting motion, I should say. This game is nuts. I hope her foot was on the line. They got to review that as well. Oh no, her foot was behind the line, so that's a three. Yeah, that might be a potential and one. So they're gonna get a free throw and potentially make this a 1-point game. Jeez. All right, so it's 91-89. The three is definitely gonna count. They're just trying to find out if the foul happened before or after the shooting motion. It looks like it happened like during after, I guess you could say. So it looks like Heidemann will go to the line for one shot. We'll see what happens here. Liberty went up big, and we just gave away the nice little lead we had in a few moments here. Oh man, look at Sabrina just hanging out over here. Somebody got to rotate over. Sabrina, once Brianna comes, you got to find your man and go back. You can't just hang out in the paint. You gotta have your head on a swivel here. That was a good closeout by Vandersloot. And she cashes in the three. I don't know why they keep reviewing it. It's clear as day. And that's the problem with switching. When you get mismatches, then it affects things on the rotation. Because you got Sabrina guarding Alyssa Thomas. Brianna Stewart has to come over. Now there's a person open. They screen off John Quell for the three, and things like that happen. All right, so let me see what they say. Oh, they take the three. Oh, nah, they robbed them. I can admit when I seen a robbery, they robbed them. They take the three away. They say the foul happened prior, so it's back to a 5-point game. Dewana Bonner comes back and hits a two. Dang, that 91-88. Liberty Ball. That was a fake robbery. I'm not even gonna lie. Brianna Stewart with the ball. Brianna Stewart dribbling. Brianna Stewart picks up her dribble. Nowhere to go. Sabrina has the ball now. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Sabrina floater. Sabrina floater off the glass. Let's go. Good take by Sab. 93-88. A minute 23 to go. Let's go. It was tight defense. No fouling. Fight over that. Fight over it. You got to fight over it. Stop going behind. Fight. Good fight. Ty Harris with the ball. Alyssa Thomas in front of the Liberty bench. She drives by John Quell, goes up and scores. And it's 93-90. Liberty ball. Approaching a minute to go. We're at the minute mark, guys. 1 minute to go. 3-point game. Sab gets called for the offensive foul. I knew it was coming. She's using the off. Stop using the off arm. She's using the off arm. Why? There's a foul on Sab, and they Liberty turned the ball over. Back to the Sun, 93-90, under a minute to go. Dewana Bonner with the ball, gets the screen. Good fight over by Benija. Fight over them things. Good defense. Alyssa Thomas with the ball. Over to Rebecca Allen. Rebecca Allen misses. Good rebound by Sabrina. Stop swiping. Stop swinging the arm, Sabrina. You're going to get in trouble for that. 35 seconds to go. We score here. We can put this game to bed. Sabrina comes off the screen. They fight on her. Somebody got to be open. John Quell. Sluty down to Stewie. Stewie fights over. Stewie fall away one-legged. Gets her own rebound. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Over to Sab. 11 seconds. 10 seconds. 15 seconds left in the game, though. 14. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Sab gets fouled, and they call a foul on Dewana Bonner. 5 on Dewana Bonner. And that's the first in the last 2 minutes. That means the shot clock turns off. That means the Liberty just have to inbound the ball, and we should be good. Sabrina with the ball, and they foul her immediately. Oh. Sandy Brondello calls a timeout. Wow, I think the Sun might have got robbed there on that three-point call. I'll take it, though. I will take it. And twice on Sunday, I'll take it. What's today? Twice on the Thursday, I'll take it. But if it was against me, I would be tight. I would be vexed. 93-90, 12 seconds to go in this game. Liberty come back from a 20-point deficit. Fight back in the last couple seconds of the fourth quarter. Get fouled on a 3-point shot with a second left. Sab hits 2 to send us to overtime. And they still, their commentators are still talking about the foul. That's a tough one to swallow. Ball trying to be inbounded, and ball inbounded to Sabrina. They foul her immediately. Only a second goes off the clock. Sabrina going to the line. She missed the third free throw to win this game in regulation, but she got us to overtime, so I can't fault her too much. So Sabrina at the line for 2. These 2 free throws should put this game away if she can hit them. Sab at the line, shoots the first, cashes in the first. We should put the game away. 11 seconds left. I mean, but you seen what we did. But I think the Connecticut is gassed. Them 6 days actually paid off for us in the end. It's looking like Sab hits the second. 5-point game. 11 seconds to go. Sabrina hits both. Sun called their final timeout of the game. 11.4 seconds left in this game. Liberty up 95-90 in overtime. Both teams in the bonus. Let me turn the red light on for y'all. Both teams in the bonus here. Sun have no timeouts. Liberty have 1 timeout remaining. What a game, guys. What a game. What a game. Wow. I can't believe it. We look dead in the water, guys. 20-point game midway through that third quarter. Dead in the water. Somehow, some way, I said if we get it to 10 by the end of the third, we have a chance. We got it to 10. It kept going. 11-point lead, 8-point lead, 11-point lead, 9-point lead. We kept going back and forth between them. And then finally, we got it down to 6. And then 3. Rebecca Allen misses a free throw. We get a layup off the rebound from Stewie. And then we get a steal off the inbounds. And Sab gets fouled on a 3-pointer with a second left. Ball inbounded. They throw it over to Alyssa Thomas. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Rebecca Allen pump fakes. Over to Alyssa Thomas. They're going to run out of time. Alyssa Thomas chucks it at the basket. 2 seconds, 1 second, and the Liberty steal. And I mean absolutely highway robbery steal. Like, we steal a game in Connecticut, 95-90. I got to send out a tweet right quick, y'all. Three and 0 in overtime. Liberty still won in Connecticut. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let us go. We still won in Connecticut, boy. Boy, oh boy. 95 to 90, guys. This got to be disheartening for the Sun. This got to be disheartening for the Sun. JJ, big money JJ against her former team, double double, was feasting in the paint, and somehow, some way, we come back, y'all. Wow, wow, wow. Oh yeah, the ace is 64-62. So it looks like, no lead is safe tonight, y'all. No lead is safe. John Quell with 21 and 14. She won me some money tonight. I said John Quell double double and a win. I thought that money was gone. But John Quell with the save. Vandersloot, 8 assists. Vandersloot save as well. Oh man, look at this. I needed overtime. Comeback Thursday. RC, what RC saying? The sky is falling, literally. You funny, bro. Yeah, the sky. If you know that interview, they are who we thought they were. If you know, you know. Wow, guys. If you weren't here to watch the whole thing with me, man, my reactions were. I thought this game was over, guys. Second quarter, we went down. I was like, oh man, this is not looking good. The Liberty 20-point lead midway through at the end of I think it was beginning of the third. Damien, I'd rather be lucky than good. Listen, bro, I'd rather be lucky than good. Liberty down 20 points in the third quarter, I think it was. We called a timeout. I said if we whittled it down to 10 by the end of the third, we have a chance. We did just that on JJ's back. JJ was getting in the paint, getting fouled. And that fourth quarter was just back and forth. Back and forth. Guys. Yeah, DE. I just seen your thing at the sun. It looks I'll agree. I don't the reasoning on that foul, on that 3-point foul shot was it was shaky, my boy. It was shaky. I'm sorry, shaky. But listen, I'll take it. I'm shameless. I'll take it. I will take it. Oh my goodness. They couldn't hang an OTRC. That them 6 days paid off in the end. Our legs woke up late and their legs faded. So I'll take it. Reading the quotes. Mom says we stole the game. Yes, we did, Ma. Yeah, Vegas came back. They took the lead. They're up 70-65 now. This game might be. That's why I said the Sky are who we thought they were. Damien said Liberty better prepare themselves against Minnesota, Las Vegas, and Connecticut again. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Damien. We can't say, oh yeah, we could be a little happy that we showed resiliency and fought back, but we can't be happy with the way we played tonight for the first half of this game. We're gonna take a look at the box score right quick because this was crazy. Box score, y'all. Look, if we look at come on, ESPN, stop being dumb. All right, so look, New York scored 22 in the first quarter. Connecticut scored 24. New York scored 12 points in the second quarter. They doubled us up and scored 24. That's where that 14-point lead came from. I think they scored the first 6 points of the quarter to put them up 20, and the Liberty outscored them 19-15 to get it within 10. Fourth quarter, we outscored them 29-19 to tie it up, and then outscored them 13-8 in overtime. Wow, wow, and wow again. Looking at the scorers, Benai Jelani, 9 points, 5 rebounds. She was trying to play some tight defense. She only had one foul tonight. Can't complain. Stewie, big shots in that fourth, 24 and 12 rebounds, 4 assists from Stewie as well. We got to get this efficiency up. 9 for 20, 2 for 9 from 3. She was chucking too many threes, but she hit the big one when it counted. Hit the big one when it counted. Jonquel, she's my MVP of this game. 21 points, 14 rebounds, 2 blocks, 8 for 16. She didn't hit her threes tonight. She was 5 for 5 from the line. Vandersloot, 13 and 8. Only 1 turnover. I'll take it. 2 for 6 from 3. Nobody really shot well from 3 tonight. Sab, 18, 4 and 3, 6 for 7 from the line, 2 for 7 from 3, 5 for 13. Overall, they weren't good shooting percentages, but you take the win. You feel me? Kayla Thornton, we didn't really play our bench too much in that fourth and overtime. Kayla Thornton, 2 points, 4 rebounds. Marine had a nice 8 and 2. Steph Dolson played 2 minutes, didn't score. Nobody else played for us. Look at these percentages. We shot 44% from the field. We were shooting like 31, 32% earlier. 8 for 31 from 3, 25.8% from the 3, 80.8% from the line. We had I think we had 6 turnovers at halftime. We finished with 11, so we cut down on those. So that's a good sign for them. Dewana Bonner, 30 points, 12 rebounds, double from her. Goes in vain. She had 6 for 12 from 3. She was shooting them from the parking lot. It was crazy, but I'll take the win. Alyssa Thomas, double, 22 and 12 assists, 7 rebounds, 9 for 18. They ran out of gas. 5 turnovers, ran out of gas late. Tiffany Hayes fouled out, 13 points, 6 fouls, 3 rebounds. Rebecca Allen, 11 points, 6 rebounds for her, 2 for 5 from 3. She had 8 in the first or second quarter. Heidemann, 7 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. Their bench, Hatar only played 5 minutes. She scored a buzzer beater at the end of the first quarter. Didn't see her after that. Ty Harris, 5 points. She played a bulk of Tiffany Hayes minutes. And Dejanay Carrington hurt, apparently. Olivia Nelson-Adota didn't play. Leia Brown didn't play. Brianna Jones, we know. She's out with the Achilles. Look, y'all. I don't know how we did it, but listen, that's what you call a robbery. We robbed them. We stole the game, took their heart with it. Insane, guys. Absolutely insane. Thanks, Diego. Appreciate it. I try to do it after every game just to give everybody the full stats. We could see them. We could talk about it. Appreciate it. Guys, wow. I got no more words for this, man. Liberty absolutely steal a game against the 3rd seed Connecticut Sun. We go to 26-7. 26-7. That makes us 14-3 on the road, and we're 12-4 at home. So we're about even. So that's a good ratio for us to have. I love to see it. You really love to see it, guys. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the stream. I have nothing else to say. I'm in shock. We absolutely steal a game, come back from a 20-point deficit to win in overtime with a final score of 95-90. Thanks for everybody who was on the YouTube, whether you popped in and out, you stayed the whole time, watched along with me, saw my range of emotions go from high to low, back to high. Thanks to the Twitch, the people on Twitch that checked in the chat. TJ, what's going on the Twitch? I just seen your comment. Cuz, Mom, LaShawn, RC, Bernie, Damien. Everybody, man. Who else was in here? Let's see who else was in here. Nelson, everybody. Salute to the regulars that are always in here. I appreciate you guys as always. Next watch along, guys, will be on Saturday evening. The New York Liberty play the Minnesota Lynx in Minnesota. So there will be a watch along for that. 8 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday, August 26th. So be on the lookout for that. I know it's a Saturday night. People will probably out and about doing their thing. But I will be here watching Liberty basketball. We're coming down the home stretch, guys. Just 40 games this season. The Liberty They're 26-7. That's 33 games. If my math is correct, there's 7 more games to go this season. 7 more games. Good night, cuz. Thanks for tuning in as always. Bye, CC. CC probably sleep. It's 9:30. I don't know if she's sleeping or not. Y'all have a good night. So the next couple of games, Minnesota on the 26th. Watch along for that. Then we play the Aces again on the 28th. I will be at that game, so there will be no watch along for that game. September 1st, we play the Sun at 8 o'clock. We'll see. That's a home game. We'll see about that one. But then Sunday, September 3rd against Chicago on the road, and Tuesday, September 5th against Dallas on the road. There will be definitely watch alongs for those games. So be on the lookout for those. And then we finish off the season against Los Angeles and against Washington. Let me show. I can actually show you guys it. So we play Minnesota, Las Vegas, Connecticut. These two, Chicago and Dallas, there'll be watch alongs. Excuse me, Los Angeles and Washington. Excuse me. No watch alongs. And then the season ends September 10th. So we're right down the home stretch, guys. We just got to keep winning, keep doing our thing. And then the playoffs start on Wednesday, September 14th. I think that date is, or 13th. Whatever the date the Wednesday is, that's when the playoffs start. Waiting for that schedule to come out. I'm looking forward to it, especially after tonight's win. Salute to everybody. You know the vibes. See you on Saturday. Love you all. Peace.